Hello, Carol. How are you? Where are you from again, Carol? Hi, Margaret. How you doing? Thank you for sharing me out. I think I actually put something in your group. I'm not sure. Can you just double check for me? If I didn't, I would love it for you to share me out there. Hi, Trina. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, I didn't even put up my brand. Hang on a sec while I'm trying to figure this out. Um, there we go. We'll put that one. It's just the PayPal for the anti-child trafficking. If you would like to put a donation through to have a reading done, please also don't forget to like the live or love the live and send your love hearts across the screen for me. That's how Facebook get the algorithms together. And if you are new or haven't updated your notifications, let me know how you found my live. I'm intrigued. Hi, Miranda. How are you? How are things for you, Miranda? Are they good? Talk to me. Talk to me, woman. Love hearts, guys. Please send the love hearts across. No, you didn't share, but I shared there to crystal balls. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Margaret. No. But it's hot and quite. Oh yes, like he was telling me that you got something like 40 degrees up there again. You know that we down here in Victoria, down in the basement, we haven't had a day over 40 yet this summer, and that is very unusual for us. In fact, Mount Hotham has actually got snow, believe it or not, and it's a miserable 15 degrees here at the moment. It's been raining for most of the day. You're just hanging there, Miranda, are you? Why don't you pop on? Let me know if you want to pop on. Yes, Melbourne is very cold. Is that where you're from, Carol? I don't think I saw an answer from you anywhere. You're welcome. And guess what? What got hold of? Oh, oh, oh. Do tell, Margaret. 33.3, so hot. Yes, it is. Hi, Jay. How are you? I'll start putting a few of you up on the screen here because I haven't been doing it. So I will put you up. Just okay. So there's a fair few of you in the background here. So just come say hello to me. Hi Jody, how are you? Please like my live and also my page before you ask for a reading or a follow. Hi Hawkeye, how are you? Just popped in to say hello, did you? What are you up to tonight? It's Friday night. How come you're not out? I can't. I'm tanning. Oh, tanning, are we? Well, it's not going to take 3 hours for you to tan, woman. They will be calling me next week to come out and do us. Oh, yes, Margaret. Yes, 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 yes. Just make sure you've got all your information together and it's all good. How are you doing today? I'm doing really well, thank you, Jay. It's Jay, right? Jay. Please tell me it's Jay. I'm pretty sure it's Jay. I'm not many people that don't have their real name up on the screen. Hi, Kathy. How are you? I saw you before on the other live. I'm just hoping that you got the message that I sent back to you as well. I didn't go out. You didn't go out. Oh, why not? Because you just wanted to see me on my live, didn't you, Hawkeye? That's what you're telling me. I only finished work about an hour ago. Well, if you, yeah, okay. So, do you do full time work, Rick? Because you must be tired. I remember doing full time hours for, oh my God, so many years of my life. And, the only thing that I wanted out of doing my full time work was to own my own home. So that was the driving force behind all of my working hours that I did so that I wouldn't have to do it in my later years. 8 hours of fake tanning. I look like chocolate. No, Miranda. No, 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 no. Hi, Melbourne weather is crazy. Yes, Rhonda, it is absolutely crazy. But where would we be without Melbourne weather? That's what it's all about here. That's why I live here, because it changes so much. I don't think I could survive if I was upstate somewhere up the top of Australia and not get any respite from the weather, from the heat, from the it just being so thick all the time. I don't think I could do that. No work if it rains, so battling. Okay. Oh, 10-hour day today. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot, Rick. Um, I'm glad you got the message, Kathy. Miranda, why do you need to put a fake tan on, woman? Why does anybody need to put a fake tan on? I don't understand. Carly, talk to Miranda. She said she's doing she's doing an 8-hour fake tanning. Can you just please tell her that she doesn't need it? I'm going to travel abroad. Are you going to? Okay, Albert, we did a number of answers for you the other day. If you would like to put in for an in-depth reading, please send a donation through. I'm just about to pin it in a minute. I want to move. We had 90. Oh my God, that's terrible, Miranda. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand my weather. I left after 13 years with Sundays now. Oh, that's a nice place to be, though, Rick. That is a really nice place to be. I nearly moved up to Queensland when the kids were young, and that was one of those fork in the roads that happened for me, and I chose not to. I could have run a beachside resort up there, and it just didn't work out for me. I did not have the confidence back then to do something like that, and so I decided to stay in Melbourne. I'll put the kids back to bed and we'll be back soon. Okay, Tatiani. Yes, she does. She's vain. Who's vain? I want to move. Oh, yeah. Did I miss something? Kelly, this weather is just stupid. We are meant to be in the middle of summer and have to dig out the jobs. What do you think this is? I've been walking around. I'm so cold. Guess what? Guess what, Katie? I've got my heating on. Believe it or not, I've got my heating. Well, sorry, I just turned it off 10 minutes ago. See, even Carly says you're bloody gorgeous. You don't need anything. So listen to her. Just Miranda, you're clogging up your pores, darling. You don't need this. Let your skin breathe. Um, can't stay bedtime for the kiddos. Okay, Carly, take care of yourself. I need love. Well, you need love. That's not. You don't get love from a tanning, from a body tanning. You just don't get love from a body tanning. Come down to Melbourne. I'll give you love. I'll just give you a great big hug. Celine's Benitez. Hello from CT. Where is CT? CT. I don't know where CT is. So tell me where CT is. I'm from Australia, so I'm not quite sure where that is. Whether I'm sending all I can give. Hawkeye, I can't see anything underneath that on my big screen. It's organic. And you're sticking with that, aren't you? Have a wonderful night. Thanks, Carly. I'll try and get in on your two's live when it happens. I think I've put in my interest on. Have you put in an event for this, for what you're doing together, you two? Always put it on my page. So let me know if you want me to put it on my page. I don't think anybody can put things on my page. I got booted out. Oh, that happens to me sometimes. So you must have meant to be here. So just keep coming back in if you get booted out again. Oh, Connecticut, USA. Okay, I get it. I don't know. Ask Carly. Oh, have you put something up on your page? Who's Shannon? Shannon Manilow. Hi, Sonia. How are you? It's on my page, yes. Yes, but I don't think it's an event on your page. I think it's just a post that you guys have put up. Yeah, a post, an ad, but it's not an event. When you get an event, you get to put people get to put on it that they're going or interested, and it just basically notifies them when the live has started. Okay, Shannon. Shannon, just let me know if you're here. Oh, there you go. There's Shannon Manilow. I've got you first up to do an in-depth reading, Shannon, so just stick around, woman. I saw an ad. Jaded. Hi, Jaded. What is your name, Jaded? You're coming through YouTube, so there's a whole lot of comments here as well that you're missing out on. But having said that, if anybody wants to subscribe to my YouTube channel, this is my handle. Oops. Oh, come on, Caroline, you can do better than that. Oh, it's already up there because it keeps coming up in the comments. So just go through and subscribe to that, just in case something happens to you to Facebook. At least we can go live on YouTube. K. Okay, K. All right, I'll try and remember that. So I've got two to remember now. You're K, and the other one's J. Oh, you two ought to get together. Copy 410. Very funny, Rick. Very funny. You did subscribe. Okay. All right, that's good. That's great to hear. And it's 12:12 at the moment. I've got 12 loves and 12. There's 13. Okay, so hello, Jody Maloney. How are you? Um, let me see what's happening here. If you could share me out. Hello to all the people that are sitting in the background. I can see you on my phone, but you don't come up on my desktop. This morning it felt like one of those rare magical days, and I'm hoping it was a rare magical day for you, Rick, even though you were at work. Did you practice all the things that we've been talking about in our group about your protection? Have you been practicing those? Oh, um, my guides have just stepped in. Somebody must be needing a message here. Hi, Victoria. How are you? Now, I will be doing some readings later or in between, just depending on how many donations come through. But the readings that I will be doing for the people who haven't donated will be very quick. But don't put your questions up now because I'm not ready to do them yet. But when I ask you for a question, give me the question and I will go to it with my intuitive abilities. Sorry, they're just talking to me, and that put me off sometimes. I, not G. Okay. Celine's, and it is I, not G. Yes, doing well, thank you. Excellent. That's wonderful to hear. So, people, can you hear the music in the background? I haven't shared the screen. Maybe if I share the screen, that might be nice. Just give me a couple of seconds. Um, Might be nice for you guys to look at, something to see. Hopefully that won't mess people up. But sometimes I like looking at that when I do my readings as well. It's quite relaxing. You can now. Sonia, do you want to do a bit of practice in the background there? I've got my phone here, so you can do a bit of practice, or is your head elsewhere? Yeah. So the pictures will change, I think. from what I remember. I think no, that one doesn't change. It just stays that way. Hi, Mila. How are you? You can't hear it. Turn it up just a little bit. I mean, if I turn it up, I won't be able to hear myself think. But uh, oh, you can hear it now. Okay, good. Are you working now, Mila? Where's Lockie? Lockie is busy doing other things. I don't. He's been with me for the last 2 days doing the lives, so I think he might just need to have a rest tonight. I will see how I go. Head is elsewhere at the moment. Okay, I get that. I get it. I get it, Sonia. Right, beautiful. I love wolves. Yes, so do I. In fact, I've got that very picture that's beside you. Well, it looks like the same one in in a uh, in a wall hanging. It's very pretty, actually. Um, don't forget Sunday. All right, don't forget Sunday, guys. For those of you who are in the group, don't forget Sunday at, I think I said 12:30, that we're going to do the group call. Finish work now. I'm chill. Oh, good on you. Chilling, chilling, chilling. That's what I want to hear. Hey, Kirsty, how you doing? All right. Okay, let's see how we go with this. Now playing. Okay, show me. Show me. Don't forget to put the love hearts across the screen, guys. If you're just sitting there with your phone, just keep tapping it. All right. I have wall hanging of wolves as well. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's kind of I can't even get it. So it's like a dream catcher, and it's got this round picture of the wolves on the inside of it. I've just started 2 weeks late. Oh, that's nice, Carol. That's really nice. Enjoy every moment of it. And nobody said you had to do anything either. So if you're not going away, just enjoy the time that you have. Like, keep your PJs on all day for days on end if you need to. Right? Just veg out and do nothing. Nobody said you had to do anything. It was magical today. What made it magical, Hawkeye? Yeah. When you work full time, you do need it. Are you working full time, Carol? Even if it's part time, it matters not. It's just work. I get that. But music is cool too. Oh, thank you, Kirsty. It is. What are we? It's Native American meditation music, flute music, spiritual healing music, shamanic meditation music. So that's all about. And yeah, I think that it's not the music that they boot me off with. I think it's when people have words in their song, like lyrics in the song, that they all have a problem with. But I can't do anything about the background music. It's there. At least I'm showing it on the screen full time. Okay. All right. So I have Shannon Manilow on first, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a few people from the chat if you have a question. Now, the only person, yeah, anyway, so never mind about that. So if you have a question, I can give you a short answer intuitively for a few people, and then we will get on to Shannon. Just one of those rare days where you wake up and the whole environment is on the same vibe. Those perfect days. Yes, absolutely. When you feel like it, absolutely. And you sit in the now. You stay in the now, Hawkeye. When that happens to you, just stay in that moment because they're very rare sometimes. As a human being, not as a human being, as an adult, we tend to forget how to be in that moment. It's just, when you come into that, stay in there for as long as you possibly can. And it's probably a very good time for you to go into some sort of meditation if you're in that as well. Mila was like a kid at work too. Will we go away in April? Jody Maloney. Jody, going away in April, they're showing me somebody might not be well in April. So in order to prevent that from happening, maybe it's a good idea that you make sure that everybody is fit and healthy before you go. I'm still seeing you go away. It's just that somebody might not be as healthy or uh, yeah, just healthy. They're just feeling a bit off. I don't know who that will be, but just make sure that you keep up all the good foods and, before you go away. If you don't eat healthily or there's somebody around you that doesn't eat well, just make sure that they're eating well before you go. Lockie's been with me the last couple of days, Tatiani, and he's not here tonight because he's doing something else. He's actually busy doing something else tonight. I don't think I had him on the. Where is it? I don't think I had him. No, I didn't have him in the description either. But he will be back. Fear not. He's coming. He comes back, and we might do a pop up live or an unscheduled live during the week, maybe on the weekend. It just depends on what's happening. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Will I find a car next week? Ooh. Um, yes, you will find a car next week. They're telling me that you may have a choice, Sonia, with the cars next week. I don't know. Was the one that you've got, that wasn't written off, was it? Was that actually written off? The one that had the accident? Both tonight. Yes, yes. Well, up until probably last night, we both thought that as well, but something else has come up. So it's okay. Tomorrow you don't turn 21, Tina. Tina, 21. Uh-huh. 21, 42. Yeah, keep going. Double that maybe. A little bit more maybe. Written off. Okay. All right. So you're looking for another one. I'm just being shown that you're going to have a choice. Just make sure that you go. They're showing me the kilometres, and that's something that you need to take into account. And also just make sure that the warranty is well in date for you. Um, Look, I don't know why. Write the numbers down. I don't know why they're giving me PQR. Write down those numbers, PQR, or letters. I don't know what they mean. Thank you, Tatiani. Yeah, you'll be 58. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better, Tatiani. Tina. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Tina. Happy birthday. Jada, will I find a fulfilling remote job this February? You will only find the remote fulfilling job, or you will find the remote job in February. You have to put in the due diligence. You have to put in the time. And it's not something that's going to come to you. In fact, they're telling me that you need to go to an agency to find this job. So make sure that you are with one or more agencies to find this job that you want in February. And they're also saying to me to put your money away. You need to make sure that you put money away for a rainy day, they're saying. I got it, Mila. Anything is possible. Absolutely. All right. Okay. Shannon. Shannon Manilow, are you here? Okay. All right, Shannon. So what they're giving me at the moment, when I sunk into your energy, I was sitting forward, and then all of a sudden they kind of pushed me back. So uh, I'm being shown that something has thrown you off balance. Shannon. Do you have any questions for me before we start? They're just telling me that something's thrown you off balance lately. And it feels like there's drama surrounding this, and they're asking you to breathe. To those of you who I gave a free reading to, it would be really good if you could give me some feedback and let me know whether that resonated and how it resonated with you. Hi, Simone. How are you? Shannon. I just feel a little bit off balance at the moment. I feel like I'm somebody's just kind of thrown a spanner in the works. I just went and looked at one of the cards and saved to look at. I do when you game play. Oh, okay. PQR. I wrote it down just in case you didn't write it down. Shannon, yes, a lot of drama since September last year. Okay, so they're asking you to breathe through this drama. They're asking you to just step back from this drama for a bit because it's nothing that you can basically control. Okay, there are certain things within this drama that need to play out, and any interference is just going to prolong the drama. So they're saying that if the people that aren't involved in this drama can just back off a little bit and just watch and be there for the people that are like that the drama has to do with. Specifically, they're talking about two people that they need to handle this themselves. Whoever those two people are, everybody else basically needs to step back from them because they're not helping the situation. In fact, they're causing more confusion. Is this making sense to you? Hi, Candace. Things seem to be getting better now. New job in 2 weeks, making more money than I ever have. Yes, I know who these two people are. Okay, all right. That's coming through intuitively for you. Now, you also got the number 87. 8 and 7 is 15, 1 and 5 is 6. So look up what number that means. But in this little book, they're asking me to read this to you, and you just need to let me know whether or not it is meaningful for you. It's got to do with synchronicity and everything. Even though you had maybe wanted something to fall into place a long time before now, it couldn't fall into place until the universe decided that synchronistically it was going to happen. All right? I'm just going to run it while I write this down. Jody, I got your donation. All right, so thank you, Tina, for taking care of these wonderful people here. All right, so synchronicity. The card indicates a need to have faith in the universal order of events, even in the midst of hopelessness or uncertainty or drama. So that's what this card is trying to talk to you about. There is no such thing as an accident or a coincidence in the universe, and the perfect people and opportunities will appear miraculously when you least expect them. So, with reference to your job, it has come at this particular time because synchronistically it was really important for it to happen now. So, this job that you've got, it must be a significant move for you. All right, so just concentrate on those words for the moment. Even when you can't logically comprehend how your dreams could possibly come true, You must trust in the universe, in the magical powers of synchronicity to deliver what you need. Remember, it isn't your job to know how things will unfold. It is simply your job to believe and know that all is well. The how, whens, and whos lie in the hands of the divine or the universe. Okay. Um, but once you start surrendering to the outcome, you will be shown the next logical step. Um, oh my gosh. Sorry, guys, just give me 1 minute. Apologies, guys. I forgot to switch my other computer off. My bad. My really bad. It's off now, so that's all good. Um, okay, so that number, yeah, so they're talking about synchronicity. So everything is going to start to fall into place for you. Nothing like started to get anything you want, but the one thing that makes your heart and soul feel at peace. I'm also having, hang on, let me go back here. I'm also in love with someone with whom has a broken heart and is one of the two of them. Also, I would like to know if I will be getting my own apartment in the middle of, in the middle to end of March. Okay, so they're telling me that you'll get your apartment, but it may not be when you want it. Again, they're talking about synchronicity to me. Um, again, they're saying that there's going to be a choice, and you need to make the choice that is best for you. And they're saying personally rather than to do with your career. It's one feels like it's going to be closer to your work than the other one is. Um, Okay, nothing like starting to get everything you want, but the one thing that makes your heart and soul feel at peace. So, but the one thing that makes your heart and soul feel at peace is you. You know, Shannon. Um, there's work that you can do for yourself. That there is work that you need to be able to create that for yourself. They're telling me that you need to go out and find the adventures in life. Find those adventures in life. And it's card number 55. Pardon me. Perhaps this person that you've started to see, let me see. Um, the person, okay, so the person that you're in love with, I don't know how long you've been with this person for, but they're saying that you never will know what's going to happen tomorrow. And it's time to take that adventure in life now. Um, you're being encouraged to step out of the rut of everyday life and to experience new things in life. So if there's anything that you haven't experienced in life, they want you to start experiencing it. because this is going to challenge you. It's going to bring you into a new awareness of yourself. It'll bring you, I don't know, it will just lift your vibration. It will create change for you. They're asking you to be inquisitive about life. Is this things that you can do with this person that you're in love with? It just feels like there's something, just a little something missing, and I'm not quite sure what that is. But they're telling me that you even feel that there's something not quite right. Now, they're also saying to me that he could possibly have, or they, sorry, could possibly have scars from the past that have not been dealt with. So he feels a little bit afraid to move into the future wholeheartedly. All right. He's been given the thumbs up. They're showing him the thumbs up as if to say, if it's a him, I'm sorry. Um, they're showing the thumbs up and they're saying that they've got the green light to go ahead and trust that everything is going to be okay for him. Um, they're saying to you, can you take up a new hobby, or can you go on an overseas trip? Can you schedule some time away with each other or with yourself? Um, you need a new version of familiarity. You need a new version. You need to upgrade all the things that you've been through. It's time for you to step into something new, a new you. All right? They want you to broaden your experience. They're telling me that you're creative and that you have a lot of pride, Shannon, and pride sometimes can get in the way. So be very careful with your pride. They want you to just sit with things for a little while, and they want you to just occasionally swallow that pride so that you can improve on a situation that is concerning you. I'm sorry to be jumping all over the place, but they're giving me information, so it's hard for me to keep up with them. They're saying to me that you need to be able to express to someone that you were wrong about something, and so that you can, they want you to see that person's perspective, Shannon. Whether or not, okay, so what are you telling me? She's right or she's wrong? They want you to be able to admit in any situation or a situation that you're being confronted with, whether you are wrong or right. They don't want you to stand in your pride and refuse to say that you are wrong if you are wrong. They want you to be able to admit it. So the idea behind this is to be able to see the other person's perspective. Um, they're saying to you that sometimes when you are humble enough to apologise to somebody and admit that you may have had a part in what has happened, that you are creating change for yourself, and you're actually showing the universe that you are humble enough to admit that you may not have been right, completely right. Does this make sense to you, Shannon? I'm separated from my husband of 30 years and had a situation with him and got stuck as being a third party. All three of us have known each other basically for the whole family. This is embarrassing. Sorry, Shannon, you don't have to say on the live at all. You can take that comment off if you want. You don't have to. If that's what you're saying, that it's embarrassing for you. But I tell you what, the fact that you can actually say that on the live, this is a really good thing. And anybody will tell you, all of my regulars here will tell you, I'm the least judgmental person. I mean, I deal with people's relationships almost every day, and you have no idea the things that people say, and they expect a reaction from me, but I don't give them the reaction that they're expecting from somebody who is judgmental. I'm the least judgmental person here. Well, hopefully, most of the people in the chat are not judgmental as well. But You are stuck in a third party. I'm just wondering what that means. But anyway, they want you to have a think about the pride situation. They want you to put in as much effort as you possibly can. And I'm feeling like my throat is gluing up against it, and I haven't even got my water with me. So they're asking you to speak. All right, speak whatever you need to say, but do it gently. There's no need to go in, and be really authoritarian about it. You can just speak your truth and come from the heart. Um, they're telling me that you're intuitive, and they're saying that the best place that you could possibly handle all of this thing is in the environment, when you're out in nature, when you're walking along the beach, when you're talking to these people. They're saying the best place to do this is away from where you are, like away from the home. Don't choke on your thoughts. Yes, that too, Rick, right? That too. They need to be spoken about. Um, Shannon, I already spoken my truth to the people involved. And on some level, when you do that, you actually feel a little more free than what you did before. And now it's time to wait and see how things happen, how things turn out for everyone. I still feel like there's some sort of, like they're pricking me with a thorn. I just feel like there's still a thorn in your side, and that hasn't been completely fixed yet. And it feels like, somebody's got their hand on the thorn, and it's kind of like pushing it in a little bit. And, you're not reacting. And the reason you're not reacting is because you don't want to get involved. So just stay away from the drama of this, and just acknowledge the fact that this person or this situation is still there, but you don't want to react. All right, it's better to empower yourself by just being proactive. I have a lump in my throat and don't know why. I have tears streaming. Oh, I have I have tears streaming down my face. Oh, okay, Shannon. I want you to go either down to the loo, to the toilet, or whatever, or go outside and just tell them that you need a breath of fresh air, because you're just feeling a little bit overwhelmed and you're not quite sure why. You don't have to explain to them what's going on. Oh, I wonder what that was. Um, just tell them that you just need to go outside. Shannon, you've got this lump in your throat because you need to speak and you need to cry. You need to let something go, right? So just tell them, I just need to step outside for a couple of minutes. I need to breathe some fresh air. For some reason, I'm feeling a bit lost or off color, out of sorts. I'll be back in 5 minutes, and just breathe in the air. Right? Breathe it in, because I've obviously triggered something that you need to work with. I'm good because I work at night. Okay. All right. Hi, Bob. Please like my live and my page before you ask me any questions, and I would love to do a reading for you. Love doing readings for newbies. So pop in your donation if you would like to. Um, it's 4:15 a.m. here in VA. Okay, so I guess that's in I guess that's in the USA somewhere. Virginia, is that Virginia? Shannon? Um, okay, so I'm seeing this image of you at the moment with one of your guides has got their hands on your shoulders, and they're endeavoring to push your shoulders down, because at the moment it feels like they're up here. So what they're doing is they're just laying hands on you. So I want you to, if you can, I want you to just close your eyes and envisage, have a vision of you with your guide standing behind you, just laying their hands on you, keeping you calm and in a relaxed state so that you can work through the situation that you are in. They're saying it's not, you don't judge yourself for this. They're saying, please don't judge yourself for this. This is not worth the anxiety that you're causing yourself at the moment. Please don't judge yourself. It's just something that happened. Right? So they've still got their hands on you, and they want to stay there and help you through this for as long as you need them to have their hands on. When you feel a little bit more able to cope, you can just say to them, I thank you so much for being there for me. Will you please stay with me? And they will stay with you. Shannon. Braille. I don't know what that means, Hawkeye. I know what the word means, but what is it to do with? Sonia PayPal. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Oh, my goodness, I might just pin that when it comes up on my other screen. Pin. No. Pin. Why can't I pin it? Cancel. In-depth reading. Please. .me / Caroline Thomas 2. Oops. Now, Shannon, where are you, darling? Ange, I got your donation, Angie. Thank you so much, Caroline. I got this. I've been through so much in the last 48 years. I lost my grandfather in the middle of all this, and him deceased in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know you will be fine, Shannon. But what they're saying to me is they don't want you to push aside your feelings that you've got at the moment. What they want you to do is acknowledge them. You stuffing your feelings down isn't helping you at all. It's not helping you move through them. What they want you to do is just basically see it as a part of who you are, and talk to that feeling, right? Ask it what it is that it's trying to achieve. Acknowledge that it is there and it is designed to help you move through something. We're human beings, and we have to understand that we have feelings and that it is okay to feel them. So acknowledge the feelings that you've got. All right, finding your grandfather like that in the shower must have been so horrible for you to go through, to find. I mean, I probably would have fallen over and just fainted. I think yeah, that would just it would just floor me. Candice, if you would like, just pop in a donation as an exchange of energy, and we can do a reading for you. There are 3 people ahead of you at the moment, so just let me know. Yes, this is a paid reading, Ernie. I will be doing paid readings until I don't. All of the donations that you guys put in, I don't take. I send them off to Anti-Child Trafficking Fund. So when you visit my page each month, you will see a post from the Child Recovery Agency, which is where I send my money to, and all of your donations go to helping save that child or help that child out of a situation that they can't control. Tina. Yeah, it is. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina. I've got your name written down. Okay, so Shannon says, thank you. You have helped me more than most with so much love sent to you, sending you peace, love, and light. Shannon, my heart goes out to you, mate. All right, my heart is going out to you at the moment. My guides are just standing right beside me, and it's like they're just showing me this great big ball of light, and what they're doing is that they're just sending it to you. All right, they're sending it to you now. Okay, so just please take it on board, and know that you are not alone. I cannot stress that enough. You're not alone. All the things that you're going through, you contracted with yourself to go through before you came here. And once you realize that sometimes it's not good to fight them off, to just move through them instead, that way your ability to be able to work through and problem solve things not only comes from your egoic self, it also comes from your heart center. And once you learn how to balance the two, to work through situations, you will be so much better for it. Things will have a way of working out. Synchronistically, things are starting to pan out for you. Things are starting to become easier for you. You have been through a very traumatic last couple of years, so please don't come down on yourself so hard. Okay? Don't come down on yourself so hard. Shannon, make sure that you update your notifications so that you can come in and have another reading from me. I got it, Simone. Okay. All right. So, where are we, Shannon? Sonia is sending you hearts and hugs too, Shannon. And I actually believe that Tina is talking to you, Shannon, telling you that you are a beautiful soul. Thank you, Candace. I got your donation, Carol. Um, yes, I did, Carol. I got it. I got it. All right, so where are we? Yeah, and if you, Candace says, I was a homeless outreach worker, and I appreciate you so much, and where your donations go. Where your donations are going. Yeah, I look, I've always wanted to do something like this, Candace, and this is my way because I can at the moment. This is my way of paying it forward to somebody that can't help themselves. And I do it through a group of people, and this particular group is headed by somebody called Carl Thornton, who I have known for many years. And there are certain things that he can't say about the Child Recovery Agency and the way they do things because of the situations that they get themselves into. So, I trust that the money is all going to the right places, and it is. I just know it is. I can feel that it is. Yes, Candice, absolutely. Shannon says, thank you much. Thank you so much, everybody. Shannon, please come back and let me know how things are going. I have, if you would like to reach out to me, I will copy and paste into the comments my private messenger. Don't leave me a friend request, but it will take you to my page, and all you need to do is send me a message. I see the messages there before I see the messages come to my page, believe it or not. Okay. Situations, yeah. It's not a good thing. The Child Recovery Agency deals more with children that can't help themselves because they're defenceless, basically, just as much as the women are, but more so because the children, I don't know, they're just so helpless. I will come back. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the live, all right, up the top here, Shannon, and like the page and update your preferences so that you get all notifications. I work at Child Protection but am not a worker. Look after them. Look after their cars. I look after their cars. Child Protection. All right. Okay. So, Shannon, please take care and don't come down on yourself too hard. Okay? It's not worth it. Just go with it. All right, Mila, you're up next, mate. Where are you? Mila. Child Protection, and you look after their the cases. So a caseworker. Mila, Mila, do you have any questions for me? I want to open a book. I want to open a book to a page. I want my guides are telling me that there's a message in the book for you that you need to open. Sorry, I need to write this down, Mila. Book, message, open it. They want you to open up a book that is meaningful for you. I don't know whether I've given this message to you ages ago or not. Yeah, questions, Mila. They're showing me a book. They're showing me that they want you to ask the question that you have in mind in your heart of hearts, and they want you to open a page, right or left, and they want you to read out what it says, because there's a message in there for you that is personal, that only you will understand. So if you can, all right, and if it's not too personal, I would actually love to know what that message is when you open that book, because they're just showing me a book. And here's Carl's book. Here's the book he wrote. They want you to open the page and they want you to read it. I'm not going to read you what that book says because it's got nothing to do with you. Do you see my relationship with Mick keeping being okay? All right, I will ask. What book? I don't know. A book. There's a book. Even if it's a book, if you don't know which book it is, they're saying please scan your books, look through them, pick one, and then think about a question that you've got. A question like what you're asking me, or a question that's pressing on you at the moment, and ask the question, and the book will give you the answer. Hi Rose, how are you? Okay, Candace, good night. Have a lovely evening or day wherever you are. Let's have a look at this. I don't have any books though. Only my daughter does. Well, have a look through her books. You can use any book for divination, even use the Bible. Yeah, exactly. What Kirsty said, Mila. Any book. If you don't have any at home, maybe you've got some at your work. Do you have a book stand at your work? Do you have in your staff area? Do you have any books that people go to that they can read? Not that they would be in the kitchen very much. They'd probably be out on the floor somewhere. Hi, Paula. Kirsty, what are you up to at the moment? I know you're here. What are you up to? Okay, Mila. Mila. Eminem. Mick and Mila. Mila and Mick. I don't like Mick. I like Michael. Michael. I like Michael. Mila and Michael. Right, so the cards that I've got here for you at the moment are telling me that there is some sort of, okay, all right, sorry, they're just giving me information at the moment. I have to write it down. They're talking to me about boundaries. They're talking to me about some sort of practice that you have to start right at the very beginning of this relationship. Playing online games and listening to you. Okay, Kirsty. I just sent you a message. All right, so they're talking about boundaries to you, Mila. They're asking you to start putting into place boundaries that you want, that you need in a relationship that you didn't have there before. Because these boundaries are going to create a safe space for the two of you to talk. And I'm feeling a little bit dizzy at the moment. I don't know whether Mick, has any issues with balance, or whether he's feeling a little bit off balance at the moment, or whether it's making you feel off balance. But I just feel like somebody's health isn't 100%. Sorry, that just came in left of centre. Your relationship, will it last? That is up to the two of you. You need to clear the road ahead. They're saying he's just had, okay, right. I'm not feeling well. I feel like I'm a little bit dizzy and off balance. So that's possibly that, because he's coming out of an anaesthetic or something. My condolences. You can always just go off for a minute, Kirsty. All right, so will the relationship will go the way you want it to go, so long as you keep your boundaries into place. And I'm actually feeling quite calm about the two of you, so this is a good thing. I'm not getting any red flags for you. I'm just getting that you need to make sure that you speak, that you tell Mick. I don't know why I want to keep calling him Michael. Those boundaries are something that needs to happen right at the very beginning. It will show that you have personal strength. It will show you've learned a lot through all of your relationships, Mila. All right, and this person. My guides are coming in saying that the boundaries are going to be tested, and that you need to make sure that you put them into place now, so that later on, when it comes back to a boundary situation, you can say to him, well, listen, right at the very start, I mentioned this, and this to you. Has something changed for you? Right? Keep it open, keep it honest. It's not going to be easy for him. I feel like he's been hurt in the past, just like you have. And the two of you will come together, and you're going to be able to work through it and help each other, so long as you are clear about what it is that your intentions are, or what you need from the relationship, what your and this will come up in conversation. My guides are saying that what are you afraid of, what triggers you, all of those things. His name is Michael, but he likes to be called Mick. Yeah, I don't know. I like Michael. We communicate a lot and talk about our past. Okay, that's good. All right, this is good. This is something that's good. He is like your knight at the moment. All right, he's the Knight of Cups. He's actually he's on the other side of this little river, and it's not difficult to cross that river. Okay, it's not. And he just feels like your knight in shining armor. He feels like somebody that wants to be there for you, and you want him to be there for you. And I just get this feeling that when the two of you look at each other, you look at each other, and it's like you're looking at each other's soul. He needs to drink more water. I just feel like he's a bit dehydrated at the moment. And having said that, Mila, you do too. Your daughter is going to get along really well with him, because he's not the sort of person that will interfere with the way you parent your child. All right, he will be more like a friend to her than a father, and because she doesn't need that, she already has one, and it will be up to her how she deals with that later on. But for now, he's not going to impose himself on your daughter, because that's not what he is. That's not who he is. I think the two of them will get on really well together. It's like, I can see the two of them giving each other a high five. He needs to drink more water too, Mila. Um, he's trying really hard to sort through a situation. Mila, manifest the relationship to work. Yes. Go Miller's daughter. What's her name again? Is it Alex? Ale. I hear you talking about her all the time. Very rarely do I remember her name. Um, Michael, Mick. I don't know why I need to call him Michael. They keep calling him Michael, so somebody must have been really special. Alessandra, yeah, okay, Alessandria. Okay, so Mick, Michael has been working really hard to resolve a situation, but he still feels like he keeps getting drawn back into this, and it's something that he doesn't want anymore. I don't know whether he has somebody that is still trying to get him back, or whether there's an ex that refuses to let go of him, or what the situation is, or it could even be career wise. But he can't seem to let go of it, or it won't let go of him. I don't know what that situation. It matters not what the situation is, just that you know about it. Just let me know if you know what I'm talking about. And they're saying support, 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 support. You need to support. You need to support him. He's the sort of person that will take on board the support. He won't dismiss you, because he has been dismissed himself before, and he doesn't like it when people dismiss him. Yes, I could. I know it would be a work or his ex. Okay, all right, all right. Yes, he will take on your support. Hmm. Somebody was very dismissive of him. I don't know whether it was a parent or whether it was an ex, but he does not like to be dismissed. He does not like to be told this has nothing to do with you. It's almost like I see him doing this. Is he going to go to you or something, Mila? He's very pensive, he's very thoughtful. He goes into deep thought about things. I told him he can always count on you. Good. Okay. He can always count on you, but you need to be able to count on him as well. And Okay, sorry, they're just telling me he needs to open up to you about something. Not quite sure what it is. Um, I don't see a Paula in my. Oh my goodness, there's anything for me. Okay, yes, he is. Um, I can see you hugging a pillow like you're hugging him. I can see you walking around like with pure excitement, the excitement of a child when you first go into a relationship. I just feel that it is something that is going to be with you for quite some time, Mila. You've manifested this, or your daughter's manifested this into being, and you know, it's like the two of you, your daughter and you, are co-creating this, right? When you manifest something with someone else, it usually comes into being a lot quicker. So despite the fact that my guides are telling me that you may not be manifesting this into being, but you actually have, because she tells you that's what she's doing, and you're sitting there thinking, oh, wow, yes. And it's like you're co-creating this manifesting stuff. Like you're manifesting this together, and it is becoming quite strong between the two of you. Okay, Mila. Yes, but so are you, Mila. Don't be dismissive of what you have putting into the what you've been putting into this. All right, you're connected to each other. Okay, you two are connected. You are co-creating your future together. You are manifesting together, whether you believe it or not. You are actually co-creating with her. So that is the message for you, Mila. Why are they showing me a cup of coffee, Mila? I don't know whether you have sugar or something in your coffee, but they're asking you to cut the coffee back, even though I don't like coffee myself. But do you drink too much coffee? I know you have too much ice cream, but do you drink too much coffee? You need to replace it with water, they're saying. Even lemon water, or, put some cucumber in it or something like that. But you need to just get away from the coffee for a little while. Detox your body. I mean, people tell me that coffee is good for you. I don't know, because I don't drink it. I drink too much cake. It's funny. I haven't had coffee. I haven't had coffee. I drink too much cake. Coke. Oh, Coke. A Coke. I thought that said cake. I drink too much Coke. Okay, that's where the sugar is coming from. They're telling me that you need to detox your body, and let me tell you, Mila, personally, I as soon as I go near Coke or lemonade or Fanta or anything like that, I am stuck to it. It's like it, I can't. I have to have it. I have to have it. It leaves this, like, I get drawn to it. Like, nothing, nothing takes the place of having that sugar fix that I need from those aerated drinks. It's like they're fizzy. I have to have it. So they're saying that this is going to be really hard for you to get away from. And no, no Coke Zeros, nothing like that. They need you to move into the water. Um, uh, Bubble the water if you want. I don't know what they call that when you put bubbles into it, soda water or whatever, with the soda maker. I know I'm cutting down. My daughter is helping out because she only drinks water. Yeah, yeah, okay. And it may be a little bit of a slow process, but you've got to get away from this Coke. It's not doing your body any favors. Um, yeah, that's going to be hard because it's almost addictive. It's very addictive. The sugar, the Coke, the flavor of it, it's all addictive. I had to cut back from giving her coffee in her comments all the time. Yeah, and the Coke, Hawkeye, and the Coke. All right. Okay, Mila. I need to lose a bit. Oh, absolutely you do, Sonia. Absolutely. Oh my God, woman. That's worse than Coke. Good morning, Caroline Dolan. How are you? Good morning, Rose. You're so very welcome, Mila. And thank you for your donation. Seriously, thank you so much for your donation. I hope that this reading has helped you. I hope that you keep manifesting positivity into your life, Mila, because you deserve it. Of everybody here, you need and deserve a good relationship. You've been through a lot. They do want you to make sure that you keep your boundaries in place with them. All right, just stay open and stay honest. Don't hide any feelings from him. That's not what he needs. And the other thing is they're telling you, don't be dismissive of him. Don't dismiss him. Don't tell him it's got nothing to do with him. Explain it to him. Glad to hear. Just poured a cup of coffee. Can you make me a cup of tea, please, Anta? Just send it down here to me. That would be good. Okay, Sonia. Can you message me, Sonia? Let me know what's going on. All right. Okay, Jody Maloney. Jody Maloney, are you here, please? Jody Maloney. Jody. Which deck do you want me to use? No, not that one. Not that one. This one. Okay. All right, we're going with this one then. Jody Maloney. I don't think I've read for you before, Jody. I'm getting a cramp in my foot. This always happens to me when it gets cold. Let's talk about water now. Thirsty. Yes, I need to go and get myself. Actually, while I'm getting this cramp in my foot, I might just go and get myself a glass of water from the kitchen. Jody, let me know if you have any questions for me. I'll be back in a sec. Jody. I was brewing a cup of coffee when she said that she was going to be cutting back on coffee. All I could think was rude. Harold, we're not up to you yet. Got a little ways to go, Carol. Selected motion. That's weird. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a card. There we go. There's that one. Jody asked earlier about going away in April. Had a couple of family members not well with cancer. They are not travelling with us, wondering if we will go. Okay. So now I remember, Jody, that must have been what I said to you, that somebody's not well. Was that you? I said that too. I'm still picking up that you will go away, but you will be doing a number of like calls, like messenger calls, video calls with the people that aren't well. Um, the trip that you're going away on, I don't know whether it's a long way away, uh, but they're saying it's going to be okay while you're away. I think the thing that you're worrying about, they're telling me, is that when you're away, that something might go wrong, something might happen. Um, so I just have to take that off for a second. Hang on a minute. Um, they're saying don't stress about the time that you're away. Just make sure that you take your phone or your laptop or whatever it is, your iPod or iPad or whatever they call it, so that you can make visual contact with them, so that you can keep things up to date. But I'm not seeing that you're not going to go away. I'm seeing that you will. It will be a little bit stressful for you for leaving, but if you feel that you're in contact with them while you're away, you will feel much better about things. So they're saying, please don't put off your holidays, because the people who aren't well want you to go away. They want you to have a good time. And I don't know whether they've told you that they want you to go away. But these family members are actually, it's like the family members that you're talking. I don't know whether they're together or whether they're somewhere close by each other, but it's like they're supporting themselves. They're supporting each other. Um, so you're still going to go. All right. Now, I have a card here. Jody, hang on a minute. They want me to stop for a second. Hang on. You need this. My guides are telling me you need this break. This is something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, they're saying, Jody. And you can't keep putting it off because something is always going to get in the way. So they're saying, can you please go away and make sure that you take your laptop with you or whatever it is that you communicate with your family members with, and just know that that communication is what you need with them. It's not a matter of staying there physically. You just need to stay in touch with them. That's the worst part for you, is that you feel that you're not going to be there for them, and you feel that you can't go away and have fun while they're sick. Yes, been a few years. Yeah. All right. Okay. So now the card that I've got here at the moment is card number 8, and it's talking about accelerated motion. All right. And this card represents speed, flight, swift movement, hope, passion, and above all, endings to delays. All right. Those delays, put things into motion for your holiday. Okay. Start putting things into motion for your holidays. The conditions around you are perfect and appear to be rapidly heading in the direction of your goals and desires. Let's turn it down. Sorry, I just need to write this down first. Okay. Yes, Shama, I got your donation. All right. So again, Jody, I have a business too that's trying to that you're trying to move forward. Yep. Okay. So pay attention. All right. The conditions around you are perfect. So this may be an answer to everything that you need. You just need to put it into the perspective of the issues that you're currently facing. Okay. So accelerated motion. They appear to be perfect and they're rapidly heading towards the direction of your goals and desires. Luck is on your side and your enthusiasm is at an all-time high, or it can be, all right? Yes, you are worried about your family members, but you also need to make sure that you take care of yourself through all of this. Okay, because you are actually witnessing manifestations of what you've worked out and what you've worked so hard for a long time. I'll get to that in a second, Jody. Um, so that particular card for this accelerated motion card, it's actually calling for your initiative, but you should also ask yourself, is there anything else in my life that I need to act on now? Be wise and take advantage of the ideal conditions. Now isn't the time for you to fight against the river of life. So trust, have faith, and go with the flow. This strong current is taking you into a positive outcome and future. All right? Do things will keep putting you back. Things will keep setting you back. There is always going to be something that is in the way. So what they want you to do is just keep moving forward with everything, and things will work out the way that they need to work out. Guys, is she going to get her? Yes, you're going to get your new car. They're saying that your okay. They're saying that your new car, you'll be able to actually write this off against your business. Go figure. I don't know whether this is something that you can do, Jody, but if you use it for your business, or you're getting it in your business name, perhaps you can write it off against your business, or even they're saying that you can claim it against your business. Um, so yes, you will be getting your new car. I don't have a time frame on that for your new car. um, they're saying that you do have a lot of concerns about your family members, but they're also saying that they want you to acknowledge that all the good things and the positive things in your life at the moment, Jody. Because you've got a mixture of everything. You're going through a whole lot of shit at the moment, a whole lot of stuff. Um, there's so many opportunities that are coming your way. You've got new beginnings. I've got card number 1 in front of me, and they're talking about opportunity that is beckoning you. So this new business, is it a new business that you've started? I couldn't get that. Jody, trouble on that one. Jody, where are you? You have a business that you're trying to get moving forward. Okay, so that is the business that you're trying to get moving forward. Okay, so this opportunity is knocking at your door. 2023 is all about getting things put into being for yourself that you've been working on in the past. So please don't allow this opportunity to pass you by. You're hoping to go into a shop close to home and stop working from home. Okay. If that is something that you want, they're asking you to do that at the car. Um, you may be able to write off some of this, your car against your business, they're saying. Uh, okay, so these new opportunities that are coming are actually going to raise your vibration, um, which will help give you strength to go through what you're going through at the moment. Right? So keep going towards all of these new things that are happening for you, Jody. They're telling me that you like listening to music and that music speaks to you. I don't know whether you play a musical instrument, but they're saying that the music speaks to you, and it just makes you want to sing. It makes you want to dance. It makes you want to move. So your frequency again is being, when you listen to your music, your frequency changes, and all of this is going to help you. It's not going to do, it's just going to help. So if you do listen to music, play it more often. Play it in the shop that you're going to be opening. And they're showing me dolphins. What's with the dolphins? Do you have a dolphin tattoo or something? They're just showing me a dolphin, and then they said tattoo. You going, Tina? Hello, you were spot on. I got my paper. Yes, yes, yes. Go, Annette. No, I don't. Okay, all right. They're showing me dolphins. Dolphins. I don't know what the dolphins mean. Dolphins. Maybe you could look up. Maybe you could Google what dolphins represent to you. Whether you like them, whether you. I don't know what "no, I don't" means. Does that mean the music, or does that mean um, for the dolphins or the tattoo? Sorry, when I read like 1,000 miles an hour, and by the time you've written it, I'm not quite sure what it means. So you just have to explain them a little bit more to me. What you set into motion materialistically is going to come into harvest. All right, you will see everything that you've put in, that you've been manifesting towards this. It's going to come into harvest. So please stay with what you were wanting to do. I like dolphins and music. Okay. Dolphins tattoo. So you don't have a dolphin's tattoo. They're just showing me a dolphin and they're showing me a tattoo. I don't know why, um, but just keep that in mind. A dolphin, and then they're showing me a tattoo. They're saying dolphin, tattoo, dolphin, tattoo. Now, I don't. There could be two separate issues. I like dolphins and I like music. So go in it. All right. Jody, do you have any other questions before I move on to the next person? I've got 5 more paid readings to do after this one. No, don't be worried at all that it's resonating with you. In fact, if it resonates with you, Anta, take it on board. Take it on board. If it resonates for you, take it. Jody, for some reason they're telling me that you're going to have a huge sense of peace coming your way. It's like you can sit there one day and you'll be sitting back in your chair and you'll go, "Wow, is this what it's like to have what I've been manifesting for all of these years?" And it's just this sense of peace that I'm getting from you at the moment. Like I've just gone limp. Like, wow, I'm so happy that things are working out the way that they are. And yes, I'm worried about my family members who have cancer, and I'm going to support them as best I can. But I just feel like everything else is working out in my life. The car is yours. The business, if you want this, is yours. Um, it's all yours for the taking. Make sure that you take care of yourself so that you can take care of your business. Make sure that you keep your paperwork up to date. Tighten the reins a little bit, Jody, on the money aspect of things for the moment. And then you'll be able to sort through how to better manage your money later on. Not that you'll be, you won't be left without money. They're just saying you need to rein it in so that you can get an idea of how you're going to be able to manage it later. Okay. All right. That was for you, Jody. Love and light to you, and thank you so much for your donation. It's going to a good cause. Okay, Ange Domingos, Angelita, where are you? You're not in the laundry, are you, Ange? You're not doing your laundry, are you? Oh no, that's on Sunday nights. That's on Sunday nights. She's coming back this no, not this weekend, not this Sunday, but Sunday after for crystal sales. I've missed her. And I miss you saying that you go to the laundry every time she starts. Rose, I won't be doing any free readings until a little bit later. I've got about 5 to go at the moment, and then I will do. I will take up some intuitive messages, very quick messages. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 6. No, lovely. LOL, me too. Potty break, Tina. Toilet break, yeah, okay, got it. Caroline is so good that the first time she read me, she kind of scared me. I will always recommend her. Oh, thank you, Annette. I do miss her. She's lovely. She makes my son. Yeah, I miss her on Sunday. She's that's my Sunday night. When she's not there, I sit there and I watch movies and I think, what's missing? All right, Ange, take it away, darling. What is it that you would like to ask? You have a question for me. You have a question. What is your questioning? Questioning. Sorry, I just picked up the card called Destiny. Card number 10. Your destiny. Something is coming into being. Hi, Aldo. How are you? You've got the Destiny card, woman. You've got good luck and fortune coming your way. It's basically a cycle that is going to change. Something is changing at your work. Something is moving in the direction that you need it to move in. I don't know whether you've applied. Hang on, I can't remember what I read for you last time, Ange. Whether you said that you were going for another job, but something you've got a decision to make about a job, about a new path. Will I be laid off at the end of the month? No, you won't be laid off at the end of the month. Why would they lay you off at the end of the month? All right, so they're telling me that you've got a new job opportunity, and if you do feel like you're going to be laid off by the end of the month, they're telling me that you're going to have a decision to make. Don't, whatever you do, tell your work that you are going for other jobs. It's none of their business. All right. Oh, okay, so you have applied for other jobs. Keep applying, they're saying. And they're getting really loud with me because you're not listening. You need to keep applying for these jobs because you will find one. And when you need to go to that job interview, you pull a sickie for that particular day or that afternoon and you go into the interview. But you need to do this. They're saying, they're pushing you. Like they're actually making me out of breath. There's a big mood this month at work. Okay. Stay one step ahead of them. They're saying stay one step ahead of them. They're pushing you out the door. My guides are pushing you out the door, not your work. They're saying you need to just make sure that you take care of Ange first. Ange needs to keep going to these jobs. Do not tell anybody at your work what you're doing. None of their business. Keep going to them until you find something. And then when the month's up and because I'm not picking up that they're going to dismiss you at the end of the month. What I'm picking up is you're going to have a decision to make. Right? You've got to go with the flow and the natural journey of things, the natural destiny of things. You've got some good karma coming your way. Something is turning its full circle. Lady Luck is pointing directly at you. What you sowed, what you're about, whatever you sowed, whatever you're manifesting at the moment, you will reap. Open up your heart and accept new ways to receive things. They're saying to me that you've basically closed yourself down for a little while and you need to open yourself back up again. These opportunities will come to you and you need to just open all of that back up again. It's going to come from an unexpected place. So make sure that you, if you say to yourself, if you're looking in this paper or you've got a workplace or a headhunter, what we call them here, looking for jobs for you, make sure that you open up to different areas that you, oh yeah, I think I could do that. Don't think you can do it. You know you can do it. And uh, I've been keeping in touch with future positions. Good. Okay. All right. Okay, you need to keep in touch with that, and you need to. They're saying to me, something concrete will come to your way with that. Something concrete is coming. All right, opportunities are there. They're coming. It's coming for you. Number 10 is number 1, new beginnings. All right, it's time to allow your problems to be replaced by solutions. They're saying, believe in the destiny and. Because you're going to learn to let go of an old issue as well. You're being given the chance to understand the lessons and gain the wisdom from your past. They're enabling you to move steadily forward into a positive direction. Um, yeah, it is being, but it is serving you. They're telling me that what you're saying is correct, but it's actually already there. It's serving you. Um, they're saying to me that you're holding on to a strong belief that you are deserving to be happy and you are deserving to be abundant in all areas of your life. Ange, I want to let go of the bullshit. Yeah, exactly. And you will. It's coming. You have new beginnings coming. All right. You've got that confident mindset. You've got the you can do the impossible. You just need to believe that you can. They're saying to take advantage of the idea that you can be proactive with your life instead of reactive. So when they're saying to you, keep going for these job opportunities that are coming to you, keep going for them, keep applying for them, keep going to the to the job interviews, because they want you to be proactive, not reactive. So at the end of the month, you will have found and already made a choice for yourself before the end of the month comes. So no matter what happens, you're being proactive instead of reactive. Yes, absolutely. And you have the capacity to do that. Last time I had a reading from Carol who mentioned about ADHD and told me to talk to a woman on Sonia, I think it was Sonia that you were talking to, Karen. Anyway, I'll leave that with Sonia, and maybe the two of you can get together. Um, this card is like the proverbial wheel of fortune. Okay, what goes around comes around. What you've been manifesting will come to you. They don't want you to be um, they don't want you to be negative about anything to do with this. They want you to be excited that this is all unfolding in the way that they want things to unfold. Right, it's time for change for you, Ange. Right, it's time for change. And here we go. We have this triumphant success card. Look at that. It's a swords card. It's card number 1 again. All right. You will have success. You are holding the swords here. You are holding the power to change things. So you need to know. All right. You need to move forward with that. Let me see if I can find the meaning, because I always struggle trying to find the meaning book. It's not that one. Shuffle card. It's not that one. Card number 1. Is it red? It's not red, Caroline. It's blue. Oh, see, I can't find it. That annoys me. 6, card number 1. Oh yeah, here it is. Triumphant success. I'm working on the mindset, positive thoughts. Yeah. And when you do get a negative thought, take it on board, acknowledge it, and then release it. You are allowed to have a negative thought. You are a human being. You can sit in that for a minute or two, but you have to get yourself out of those thoughts. So what I want you to do, and I don't know whether I've mentioned this to you a long time ago, but I use a great big red stop sign. Okay, so use that stop sign. When you've got a negative thought coming in, think about what it's telling you, think about what it's showing you, because that's a trigger for you. Work through that trigger and then release it. Let it go. Put that stop sign in front of you and then think about something positive, because these things are a positive change for you, Ange. It's almost like the universe is setting these things in motion because they want you to move. It's time for you to move. So, this triumphant success, it says, it signifies new beginnings. Again, new beginnings and exciting challenges may be before you. Utilizing your strengths, willpower, determination, and focus, there's potential for you to reign triumphant in the areas of your life that they're asking you for. Okay, I will. Thank you for the reminder. You're more than welcome. In traditional tarot, the card represents the Ace of Swords. And since the sword is double-edged, it can cut through the barriers that hold you back, and it's done constructively and with precision. Remember that there's another side of the blade. If you are rash or use it in a destructive way, it could be harmful to yourself and others. Always pause and think before you act. This card is a reminder to vanquish negative, there you go, vanquish negative thoughts from your mind, strengthen and tap into your mental powers, and use the clarity with control in order to initiate new ways of thinking. How much more positive can you get than that? You've got two. Look at that. Now I'm going to show you. I want you to see the cards. Look at all the ones. If you have a look on my page, Ange, you'll see all the ones. Look at the ones here. Now, let me see if I can get them for you. It's upside down, Caroline. Look at the ones. 10, 1, 1, 3 ones. Look up what 3 ones mean. Have a look on my page and look up the ones that are, I think I've got 5 ones there. New beginnings. Okay? New beginnings. Be excited, woman. Be excited with these changes. Walk into work like you fucking own the place. Right? Just walk in there like you own it. Because you do. You do. I just feel a certain strength with that, right? Just walk in there like you own the place. Just smile, because you know that this is going to work out for you. You know that things are coming to you. I just fucking own it. All right. Okay, Ange, that was for you. Do you have any other questions for me? They're just waving the flags, saying, yay, go Ange, go Ange. Got anything else for her? Just get excited, they're saying. Just get excited. Where is that Angie that we used to know? Where's the Ange that used to come out and play fight? Where's the Ange that used to have fun? We want to see that side of you again. Where we're taking you, you'll need that, because you're going to have some fun times. That's what they're saying to you. You're more than welcome, Ange. Right? I want you to go in there and own it. Just own it. Okay, Tina. Tina Simpson. Tina, darling. Tina. As soon as I tapped into your energy, they're showing me water. What's going on with this water? They're showing me a shower, they're showing me a waterfall, they're showing me a river or a lake running water, something. Maybe it's because you need to ground in water. You need to wash off negative energy that's affecting you. They're saying to me like you're talking out loud. I need time for me, Tina. That this is you talking to yourself. I need time for me. So I'm you. I need time for me. Why can't I find time for me? I'm always giving, 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 but nobody's there for me. Why do I feel so alone with this? I need time for me. And I don't want to have to explain it to anybody what I'm doing. I just want time for me. Your daughter. Okay, they're telling me that your daughter is old enough to take care of herself. So perhaps this is a boundary thing. Um, the boundaries between the two of you have been mushed up, they're saying. Enmeshed, not toxic, but they're saying that it's like you're stuck. The vibration needs to change between the two of you. There is a certain understanding that has been misunderstood between the two of you. They keep telling me she's old enough. She's old enough, and they're smiling at me. She's old enough to know better, but she still keeps pushing the boundaries. Is this something that you resonate with, Tina? Um, so are you saying so mean? Is that are you talking about your daughter? No, they see they're making me go all flushed and they're making me go all hot. Or Tina, can you just say a little bit longer so that I understand which part that you're talking about? Um, Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. They keep saying boundaries, and I keep doing this with my eyes. All right, I feel like I'm sweating because I need time by myself and I can't get it. Every time I want, I feel like I need to crawl into my own space, but every time I go into my own space, it's like somebody else is invading my space. You need to. Okay, that's really radical. They're saying, can you put a lock on the door or something? Because you need that space. You need to be able to distance yourself from someone. My daughter is very hateful. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Okay, so boundaries. They're saying they keep pushing this point. Boundaries. You need to step up with the boundaries. Once you have done this, it's like you're going to need spiritual strength through this. All right, you're going to need the determination to be able to sit with it and make sure that you're listened to, and you will be triumphant through this. You need to talk to her, and if you can't talk to her, you need to tell her that something needs to change because it's not working the way it is. um, it's affecting you. This is not what you want. This is not the type of relationship you want. They're telling me. It feels demeaning. It feels demoralizing. It feels like she doesn't respect you. So that respect needs to be got back. Right? And the only way you can do that is by telling your daughter that you love her. You just love her to pieces, but there's something that she needs to respect. You are the mother, she is the daughter. That will always be this way in this life. All right. So when you do talk to her, it can't be a case of I'm defending myself with this. It needs to be, this is who I am. I just need you to understand that, what we're doing at the moment isn't working for either of us. How do you feel about that? Okay. You did what last night? Okay, I will update them. I did last night. What does that mean? You did what last night, Tina? They're saying that with this particular card here, that this card is actually saying that you're pushing and nudging. gently forward. It's steadily moving forward. They're asking you to set new goals, to develop ideas, to put something into motion. Essentially, what they're asking you to do is to map this out carefully, to think about it carefully, not to blurt it out, because when something gets blurted out, something will get said that was not intended to come out the way it gets said. So be very careful with your words. Just pull back, take a couple of moments to yourself and just go, no, I'm not going to be reactive. I'm going to be proactive about this. They're saying that when you tap into your inner guidance and balance, it will, um, it, it's like self-control, the hard work, the perseverance. It's likely to manifest this outcome of being of a victory. Like it's going to be like a victory, but don't be reactive. They're saying they don't want you to be too single-minded about this or too focused on the end goal. They want you to visualize the success that you're going to that you're going to put into play with this. It's like manifesting. You put this in. You've got to put this into play. You've got to manifest that the outcome of this is going to be a positive one. Um, that you'll be able to meet the challenges that are going to be changing. It's like drawing a line in the sand and saying, "Okay, honey, I love you dearly, but this is the line I'm drawing in the sand. We need to work with this line. How are we going to deal with this to change the way things are at the moment? I need some input from you. I would love some input from you. If I can't get the input from you, something needs to give." Yes, of course you do, Tina. I understand that completely. And kids will always push the boundaries with parents. It's almost like the child becomes the parent and the parent becomes the child. That's not the way it works. Not the way it works. You will never be the child, right? Don't put yourself in that position. If she asks something of you and you don't want to do it, you just say, "Okay, sweetheart, I'm going to do it. I will be there shortly. I just have to finish this first." And if she says, "No, I want you to do it now," she then becomes the parent. So this has to be stopped. All right. So you need to tell her that you are the parent, not the other way around. And here's card number 11 for you. 2 ones. It's all about balance. All about the balance. Okay. Balance it out. And with that particular card, um, that's usually the Justice card, card number 11. And it's a card about balance, it's a card about harmony, and it's all about the inner life as well, all right? How you feel about your internal world will exude outwardly, all right? So you need to make sure that you give Tina time to be Tina, and Tina needs to set a few new boundaries. Can you ask, who is Martha? Can I ask, who is Martha? Who is Martha? Is this somebody that's crossed over? Ah, Um, okay, Tina, all I'm getting from this person called Martha is there is a huge need for Martha to protect you. Like she wasn't there to protect you when you needed to be protected, and now she feels that she needs to be there for you to protect you. Now, this could be to do with outside energies. It could be to give you strength, but she feels like a motherly type of person. She feels like the doting person. She feels like a family member, someone that you didn't know really well. I've got an apron. I've actually got my hands, and I've got my apron, and I'm drying my hands on this apron. I don't know whether you've actually seen her in your dream, but it's almost like, okay, I've washed my hands and everything. I'm here for Tina now. Let's get this show on the road, Tina. Let's do this. It's like I'm going to give you strength. She's a guide. Okay, talk to her. Right? Do a bit of do some meditations with her. Ask her to come in. When you go to sleep at night time, the first thing or the last thing that you think of is, Martha, please come through in my dreams again. Martha, I need to chat with you just a little bit more. Martha, please come through in your dreams. Now, you can manifest things into your dream state, just simply by practicing this. Many years ago, I was able to control my dreams to the point where I got answers. I've let that go substantially because I don't get too many repetitive dreams anymore where they scare the shit out of me. So I've let that go a little bit. But you can ask her to come back in. Now, it may take a couple of nights. It may take even a week or so for her to come back to you. But you need to ask her back into your dreams and asking, is she a guide? She's a family member. She's an ancestor, therefore she could possibly be a guide. Is Martha, the person who came to Tina in her dream, is she a guide for Tina? I'm getting yes, right? But if you allow it, if you allow this, she will be there for you. Okay. Um, Tina, your daughter. My guys are saying to me that she's very manipulative, and this is something that she's picked up from her father. And this is something that she needs to work with. What she needs to understand is that she can't manipulate the people that she loves to get what she wants, because she doesn't speak to her friends like that, and she can't talk to you like that. So, can you please just reset the boundaries? Yes, very okay. I woke up her saying her name. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me know how you go with that. Just be very, very calm when you approach this. All right. You cannot be reactive. Don't be reactive. You can't put her in the position of needing to defend herself. So if you want to come from a communication wise, how we say it in my world, you need to invite her into the conversation. So don't put her in a position where she needs to defend herself, because she won't participate in the conversation. So ask her how she feels about the way things are between the two of you. Right? And then, once she's given her, just say, I understand how you feel. I had no idea that you felt that way. How can we change this? I have a few suggestions for you, and perhaps you could give a few suggestions yourself. How can we fix this? How can we make sure that this doesn't continue to get out of control the way it has been? Talk about it. Understand each other's perspectives. All right, Tina. That is for you, darling. I hope that's helped. Remember calm. Remember balance all the way through this. Be proactive. Like I said to Ange, be proactive about this. Simone, Eloise, are you still here? Send me a message anytime. Karen Cunningham, are you still here? Sonia is saying that you can send a message if you where are you? Karen Cunningham, where are you, darling? Let me see if I can find you again. Karen. Okay. Uh, uh, Sonia, look at the picture here. Find her on Facebook and send a message request to her. She's got a dog. One's got a black eye and one's got a white. The dog is white with one black eye. It's so cute. So hopefully you can see the picture of her. Just send her. What you can do is you can go back to that comment. She's at 9:17, 9.17 p.m. minutes, or yeah, that's the same as you. 9:17, and just go back and click on her name. You should be able to come up with a Facebook profile and send her a message. If you have trouble with that, let me know. Because let me have a look. I don't know why I'm even doing this. Look, there's lots of Karen Cunninghams on here. But you need to find the one with the dog as the profile picture. I've said, okay, good. Okay. Karen Cunningham, are you still here on the live somewhere? Right, Simone, why have I got a headache? Simone, talk to me. What's going on? Why have I got a headache? Now, I know you may not have a headache, but I feel like well, the headache could be coming because of my brain. I'm in brain fog at the moment. I feel like I've got a brain fog happening. Do you have any questions for me, Simone? Let me know, Simone, if you have any questions. I'm just trying to link in with your energy at the moment. Just wondering if there's any guidance for me. My mind has been in overdrive. It's calm now. Yeah, maybe that was what I was picking on. I feel like I'm really foggy in the brain. I feel like I need to ground. I feel like I need to get dirty. I feel like I need to get out in the garden and get dirty, and then go in and have a really good bath, or a really good soak or shower. You're saying get dirty, get outside. Just wondering if there's any guidance. I sat with the healing to help clear it. I have trouble grounding. Okay, Simone. So can you just close your eyes at the moment, Simone, and just follow me with this? If you're on your own, I just want you to just close your eyes. Can you do that for me? Just let me know. Okay, Simone, I want you to just tune into this music that's happening for you at the moment, that's happening in the background. I'll just turn it up a little bit. I want you to tune into the music, right? And I want you to keep your eyes closed. Now, I want you to imagine that Source is sending you a direct beam of white light, and it's coming from the verses, it's coming from above. And what it's doing is it's streaming down and it's coming through your chakras, it's coming around you, it's coming to you. It is in, when it comes down and it touches your aura, it touches your chakras, it's actually um, going to all parts of your body, and it's making you feel like you're connected to source energy at the moment. So the source energy is there helping you from above. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to see it filtering all the way through your body. Just imagine like it's a sun shining on you, and imagine that it is just absolutely gorgeous. And every time it hits your body, like starting at your crown chakra, moving all the way through your body, you can feel it. It's like that sunshine hitting your body after you've been in the shade, and it just feels really warm. And it's going down all the way through your body, and then as it hits your feet, you're actually moving that source, that beam of light, you're moving it into Mother Earth, right? Feel it grounding, feel it moving into the earth. I want you to imagine that you are rooting yourself into the earth. I want you to see it going through all of the different stages of the earth. I want you to see it going all the way to the center of the earth. Just watch it go all the way to earth. And as this is happening to you, you're actually feeling heavier. You're feeling like you are on the ground, and it's going to, just a little bit hard for you to move at the moment because you're so grounded to Mother Earth. It feels like you're stuck to Mother Earth. You are grounding to her. All right? And then bring up that energy from the center of the earth, bring it back up through your body, through the stages of the earth, and bring it up through your body and back up to source. And then I want you to keep channeling it from source back down through your body into the earth and then back up again. And just see the waves going through your body. Now, that in itself is just a small grounding technique that you can do, okay? The other thing you can do is just get outside, and when you go outside, take your shoes and socks off, whatever, and just plant your feet on the ground, on the dirt, on the grass. You can open your eyes now, by the way, Simone. Um, these are the things that you can do to ground. You can still think thoughts while you're outside, because that in itself is kind of a form of meditation. You can think about things that you're dealing with, but they want you to ground. You need to ground. Um, The brain fog is because it's difficult for you to ground. So there are short YouTube videos that you can do, but sometimes it's easier to do with somebody that you know. So just keep practicing that. Be mindful of when when you say to yourself, "I'm grounding." Just go through that. Just close your eyes or see it in your mind's eye. See yourself doing that. Right? Um, Anything that has got to do with an earthly issue, like if there is an issue that's happening here that you're finding hard to resolve, um, just ground, go outside and ground and ask for an answer. You can physically feel the vibration enter. Absolutely. I mean, when I go outside and ground, Simone, when I go outside and I do that work, it's instant for me. I mean, I go outside, and as soon as I hit the grass, it's like, oh my God, I'm there, and I can feel the energy, the negative energy, leaving my body, and Mother Earth is taking it. The Earth, she is taking it from me. So yes, if you feel that, that's even better for you, Anta. No, no, no. Please don't be scared. Right? There's nothing to be afraid of. Sorry, Simone. Um, okay. So, what else have you got to say, Simone? Oh, they're saying you're blessed, Simone. I don't know whether these are words that use, but they're saying, "Blessed blessed be blessed, blessed be." Like you have the capacity to walk through life and understand the whole of a situation. You can see the whole situation. You're not just looking at a certain predicament, you're seeing all the different ways that it could be handled. You are actually a very good problem solver. People come to you and ask you things with the intentions of getting an answer. Yes, Joshua. Right, so Simone, blessed be. Do those words mean anything to you? Do you use them, or do you say that in mantras that you have? I've still got this headache happening. Hang on, let me turn this music down. You want me to use this one? Okay. Hi Claire, welcome. Please like my page and update your notifications to receive all lives, and perhaps one day I can do your reading. I've been on my own for 3 years now. Not much interaction with people. It's time to get out there. I try to bless people when I'm out. They're telling me that you can bless people from a distance. And yes, even though they don't feel that vibration from you, Simone, you are doing that. All right. What they're wanting you to do is, I know you're in one of my classes, and I know that you've been in my class. What they want you to do is just make sure that you protect your energy. Okay. So just make sure that you protect your energy. You can give, but they're saying don't use your own energy. When you bless people, don't use your energy. Use the energy that you're getting from Source. It can come through you, and all you need to do is be near this person. It can come through your hand, but do not give them your energy. It has to come from Source. Claire, I'm doing paid readings at the moment. I've got 2 more after this one. After that, I'll see what happens. Now, Simone, they're telling me that the energy is still leaking. All right, so you have to make a concerted effort to. Are you practicing doing your protection, Simone? Are you practicing that at the moment? Do you do this every day now? Do you do this every hour? Whatever it is that you need to do, because they're showing me that there's still a small section that is leaking an energy. No, you're not trying, darling. All right, you are doing it. They're just saying that there's still a little bit of energy leaking from you, and you need to call that energy back. Yeah, until you, there's and it's not much. They're showing it's not really that much that is leaking out. You just need to make sure that you close that energy up. So when you walk in your ball of energy, when you walk in that bubble of energy, just make sure that it's not leaking out through that. All right, you should be able to see that in a meditation. When you go into a meditation or when you do your mantra, see that bubble and make sure that it is in place, because something is leaking out. So it just needs to be a little bit stronger. If you need it to be stronger, put an armor of gold around yourself as well, because that's stronger than white light sometimes. And the two of them combined together will definitely make it stronger. Now, I've got this card for you, card number 21, and it speaks about. Sorry, I can't make it do any better than that. It says, guide the illuminated path. There it is. All right. So this particular card, hang on a minute. See how she's got that beam of light coming out of her hand, out of her right hand? That's the hand of action. All right. On her left, the left side is receiving, and the wolf offers her guidance as well. This card is about your personal path, encouraging you a deeper awareness of the choices coming up in your life, Simone. Should I do a Maastricht Shield 2? I don't even know what that means. Marhsric. You're going to have to tell me what that one is. Either that or write to me in a message. I'm going to have to look that one up. I've not heard of that before. But if that will help you, absolutely. If you want it to be stronger, absolutely. I'm just looking at this little leakage, and while I'm talking to you, I'm trying to repair that leak for you. Probably spelled it wrong. I'll send it to you. Okay, yeah, do that. Okay, so the wolf here in the card is a symbol of strength and freedom. Okay, and this is the core of the message in this card for you. You are free to create the path that lies before you, and you have the strength to see it through, no matter which one you may take. It's time to seek the wisdom of your own inner guidance. Meditate and ask if a new or different direction is happening for you regarding business. It could be family, it could be some sort of personal matter, but you're being asked to meditate on it to see if there is some sort of new direction coming up for you. And then it's saying to muster up the courage and the self-trust to take the necessary steps to move forward with that. Simone, I don't know whether or not you are putting or manifesting something into being here, whether it's with a new form of spiritual growth, of incorporating that into your life somehow, like into a business or a new path that you're following. But they're saying basically that you just need the courage and the trust to move forward with that. It also says that the card could indicate the coming of a new teacher into your life. It may be somebody who advises you in a specific personal arena, such as education, nutrition, or finances. Or it could be somebody who pursues a more spiritual path. Let yourself be open to the guidance and inspiration such as the new teacher can bring, together with the wisdom of your own inner voice. You will find the path before you becoming illuminated, and you will be ready to take your next steps with the clarity and purpose of your eternal life and the one that you deserve. All right, you are deserving of the affirmation for this particular card, for this one here, is I direct my own destiny in every way. I open myself up to the loving guidance I receive from others, from the universe, and from within. I would say from within first because you're the one that is guiding yourself. So listen to your own intuition first before you listen to anybody else. And if you want to take things like that on board, take them on board. But sorry, I've just repaired that little leak for you. It's fixed. Um, the Phoenix rising. Look at that, you beautiful soul, Simone. All right. You stick with what you're doing. Whatever you're putting into place at the moment, you stick with that because it's working for you. Um, what does this card say? They're asking you to feel the power that you have. Feel that power that you've got. That those blessings that you give people. They don't even know that you're doing that. Right? They're benefiting this from you, and they don't even know. And this is how we as light workers raise the vibration of the earth. Yes, please don't beat yourself up. Right? It's time to stop beating yourself up about mistakes. You did the best you could. This is what you need to say to yourself. You did the best you could with the information that you had at that particular time. You can't look back with the information that you have now and say, I could have done it differently. Because you didn't, you couldn't do it differently because of what you now know. Right? You did the best you could with the knowledge that you have at the time. And that's hard. That is really hard to accept because I've done a lot of soul searching myself over the last couple of years, and I used to beat myself up about things that I put into play, but I just keep coming up with all of these soul contracts things, that the things that I am putting myself through, that my children are going through. All of these things were designed to help us understand things, right? So when you beat yourself up, you're not achieving anything. You're just making yourself feel worse. So they want you to just accept the way the past was and just understand that was the way it was meant to be, because look at who you are now. Look at who you are now. You're a much calmer human being for all of the shit that you've been beating yourself up about. Phoenix rising, this, your soul radiates light. You are a light being, Simone. You are capable of giving so much to people. Just don't give at the expense of yourself. They're saying it's almost like you're waiting for some sort of change to take place, or you're waiting for some sort of resolution. Are you waiting for a resolution to an issue that's happening around you, Simone? Just let me know if you are or not. They're saying that resolution. Where are you? Resolutions. It's causing anxiety on a spiritual level. It could be what you're talking about now. I don't know. I'm wondering if my divine counterpart coming soon, as I was told, maybe soon. Sorry, I'm just putting my hand up because this is what they're doing to me. Simone, when the time is right, we're going to show him to you, show them to you. Before we show them to you, you need to do the personal work. If you don't do the personal work, you'll be tested again and again until you get it through to yourself that you are worthy of being loved the way you need to be loved. So go through that shadow self, go through that side of yourself that you don't feel should be a part of you, because it is a part of you. Do the homework, do the work. They're going to send him into you, but not in the time span that you think is going to come in at, because they're saying to you, they're telling me that if they send him in now, that you're going to lose yourself in the relationship, and they're just showing me a whirlwind, and you're in that whirlwind and you're falling through to it, and they want you to be strong enough to be able to stand independently within the relationship. So you need to reset those boundaries of yours. Personally, before they send him through to you, and they're watching you, Simone. All right, so do the work, set those boundaries, and when you meet people and they say something that you're not quite in touch with or you don't resonate with, you need to tell them. It's like this tonight is all about being proactive and redefining your boundaries, being your more authentic self and not losing yourself in a relationship. Right? You have to be able to stand independently in a relationship, because you give too much. You're always giving, but you need to give to yourself in a relationship. He's coming, but when you least expect it, and I know that's a cliche. Okay, so not that it's got anything to do with the card I just read out to you, but my guides have come in and they're asking you to write a note. I think I mentioned this to somebody last week. They want you to write a note to yourself, and they want you to list all of the qualities that you want in this person. I manifest into my life someone that can love me the way I need to be loved, someone that is on my vibration, somebody that understands me, somebody that is self-sufficient, somebody that is financially secure, somebody that is not, I can't use not, somebody that is giving, somebody that, all those types of things, they want you to just write them down, put them underneath your pillow like you're manifesting them into your life. So channel source and send blessings to people. Thank you. I experienced a lot of trauma and disconnect, and yes, affected on a spiritual level. I'm starting to tell myself I deserve better for myself. You are very deserving, very deserving. All right. Now you just have to put them into practice and just make sure that you know that you're just as important as the next person is. So give to yourself as well. All right. Even if it's going up the street and buying a little freaking cake and eating it and saying, "Well done, Simone, look what you've achieved today." And wake up with a smile. They're saying to wake up with a smile on your face. Smile on your dial, they're saying. Smile on your dial in the morning changes your physiology. Okay, so I have, thank you so much for your donation, Simone. I have two more readings to do. Carol Thomas and then Shema Adil. Carol Thomas. Carol Thomas, are you here? Hi, Joshua. Carol Thomas. I'm dealing with too many things the last 4 months. My problems, my son, the problems on my work, and my mother after losing my dad. It's so too much. Yes, you're here. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, Joshua. Carol. Mandy, hello. Okay. Prioritize, Carol. You're more than welcome, Simone. I'll see you on Sunday, yeah? I think I'm waiting for change, maybe. Change will happen. Okay, so there's a lot of drama happening, and all of these people are relying on you to make changes. They're relying on you for support. What you're not doing is supporting yourself. Thank you, Paula. So supporting yourself is something that you need to do first, right? You cannot give to your family unless you give to yourself first. Uh, they are important to you. Your family is important to you. All people in your family are important to you. This is what I'm seeing in the background. It's so important to you, your family. Well, what they need to do, there's a certain level of respect that's not being given to you. There's a certain level of expectation that is happening with them, and they need to understand that there's only so much you can do. Your problems, son. These are all issues that are out of your control, and you feel some type of obligation to them that you need to fix these things. And if you don't fix them, that means that that you feel less than if you can't fix them. So, what happened when you were younger, when you felt like you couldn't fix things. You felt like, you didn't have control of things. So now, what you're doing is you're overcompensating and you are wanting to fix things for everybody, but you can't fix things for everybody. All right, you can't fix things for everybody, but you can be there for them. These changes will happen um, when they're ready for change, not because you're making the changes for them, right? Those changes will come when they're ready for change. Your dad, what was it? Your son, my mother, after losing my dad and my ex. Okay, so your dad misses your mother terribly. And there's only so much you can do with that. It's the same as your ex. I don't know why, but you still feel a sense of responsibility to him when you don't, right? It's something that each one of these people have to work through. Every single one of these people in your life needs to work through their own issues. Your son, your mother, your ex, you know, um, your work your work is going to have to be important to you at the moment, because without that work, how can you support the people that you truly care for? Okay, so figure out what's happening with your work first, because that's something that you have a small amount of control over. Sort out what you can there first. And I'm being told that there's some sort of ripple effect happening here. So when you start taking care of one, it will have an effect on the other, on the other, on the other. But to some degree, you need to allow all of the people in your life to sort through the issues that they've got. Your dad misses, your mother misses your dad, but this is a grieving process for her, and you can't fix that. right? You don't know how long it's going to take before he stops grieving, before she stops grieving, sorry. Um, she may not ever stop grieving. Your ex's expectations of you are way too much. All these people are expecting of you, and you can't keep giving. What is it they're expecting you to do? Fix the problems? You can't fix the problems. This is stemming from, my guides are telling me that this is stemming from something that happened when you were a lot younger, that you felt you had no control over things, and now all you want to do is fix things because you didn't have that control when you were younger. It's not the way it works. But they're saying to me, if you can, you need to be able to step back from all of these. Yes, be there for them when you can be, but don't let them use your emotional energy. All right, you need to conserve that for yourself. Go say, hi to them. Go say, I love you dearly. Do all the things that you want to do. But when you leave, you need to just, uh, you need to, what's that word, compartmentalize these issues that you've got, because they're overtaking you. They're taking over your thoughts, and you just can't see through them. It's like you can't see the forest for the trees, right? Um, Work through each one when you're there, and then let it go, because you don't have control over them. Um, I feel guilted into things. Yes, yes. You do feel guilted into things. And you feel like if you don't, you're going to be judged by them for not being there for you. What you need to do is, when you feel guilty like this, when you feel guilted into things, what you're going to have to start doing is putting up that boundary of yours and saying to them, what is it that you expect me to do? What is it that you want me to do? I can't fix your problems for you, but I can be there to listen to you, but I can't fix your problems for you. What do you expect me? What are your expectations of me? Ask them, okay? And when they say to you, well, I don't know, then just say, okay, you don't know. Well, let me know when you do know, because I feel guilty for not being there for you. And this is something that you need to work with, all right? But you do need to ask them. You do need to say to them, what is it that you're expecting from me? Um, you can actually say to them, you feel like you'll be judged if you're not there for them, but you don't know what the expectations are. So when you don't know what the expectations are, you're making yourself feel worse. So find out what the expectations are first, and if they're realistic, go along with it. If they're not, don't have a bar of it. Okay, Ange, have a good day at work. Own it, woman. Own it. Um, Okay, Carol, who around you smokes? I'm just getting this smell of smoke. I feel like I'm picking up somebody sitting down beside me smoking at the moment. It's either my dad coming in because it's his birthday today, or it's got something to do with somebody around you that smokes that shouldn't be smoking. You're not, you feel that they're judging you, and you're allowing them to judge you. Okay? Don't allow them to judge you for not being there for something that you have no control over. All right. I just feel like it's right beside me. It's not good for you. I smoke tobacco. I'm just smelling. I can smell it, and I've been smelling it ever since I started talking with you and getting into your energy. And I kept saying to myself, is this my dad coming in because he was a chain smoker? Because it's his birthday today and he's passed over, or if it was you. So I didn't say anything, and then my guy said, "No, no, 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 say it." So I said it. I know I need to quit. Yeah, when you're ready, Carol. Right? When you're ready, not before. Because it is a coping mechanism of yours at the moment, all right? And if you ditch it, you'll feel even worse. So just when you're ready, give it up when you're ready. But you have to get these other things under control. You have to stop. Um, you have to stop feeling guilty about things to do with your family that you have no control over, and they need to hear that. You can't control things that are happening in their life. All you can do is be there as much as you can be. They're all adults. Joshina. I'm not quite sure what all that means, but he is resting. Yes, he is. Okay, Carol. So sort this out with them. Okay, go to each one of them when you're ready and just ask them what are their expectations of you, because it feels like you're getting drawn into the drama and it's unnecessary. I feel like I will be responsible for my son forever. Yes, but you're not going to be there forever. So what's going to happen when you go? How are things going to be for him when you go? He's going to survive. He's going to be okay, right? You're not responsible for him, but you are his mother. And you can only be there for him when it's okay to be there for him. But you're not responsible for him. He is an adult now. He's an adult and he needs to be responsible for himself. You did what you need to do as a parent when he was young. You showed him all the right things. He knows what the right things are. And now he's an adult and he's in charge of his own life. And he needs to know that. He needs to know that he's in charge of his own life. He needs to know that you're there for him, but you're not responsible for him. Tell him what the difference is. Carol, if you need to go back and have a listen to this, and I think you might need to, we started your reading at 2.36 and it's 2.49 at the moment. Right, so start the reading back at 2.36 hours and have a listen to it. They don't want you to go in there and, just be forceful. They just want you to be gentle with all of them because you do love them. You love every single one of them, including the people at your work. You just need to reset those boundaries and you need to clarify what is of the expectations and write down the expectations if you need to, okay? And then sort through which ones are okay and which ones are not okay with you. Don't say, yeah, well, that expectation, yeah, I guess I could go with that expectation. It's not good enough. If you get a red flag or, you just pop up and something in your mind says, no, I can't deal with that, listen to your intuition. Do you smoke a lot, Carol? Phew, I'm just getting a lot. You need to cut something out of your life. You need to cut out that responsibility. You need to perhaps give up smoking. You need to just remind people who you are and what it is that you can give them and what you can't give them. Good night, Sonia. Did you message me Know what was going on? I can't remember if you did or not. No, you didn't yet. Let me know. At the moment, stress. I'll message him. Okay, right. Okay, so deal with the stress. Okay, because that stress is a result of feeling guilty. We don't want you to feel guilty, so address each one of them. Find out what it is that the expectations are. And please, Carol, I'm going to forget what I've actually told you tonight. I've written down a few things, but I will forget what I've told you. So, what I need you to do is message me and let me know. And if you want, you can be accountable for it so that it gives you some sort of motivation to address each one of those. And just let me know how you went with each one of them. And maybe I will have some time on. Yes, exactly, Carol. All right. It's not going to take much time for you to find out what the expectations are between each one of these people. And they want you to be realistic with your expectations of giving to them. Don't be unrealistic about it. Be realistic. And let me know, please. Let me know. I'm interested to know. Right? I'm interested to know. I'm telling you, I'm interested to know how you went with it. Okay. Love and light to you, Carol. Everything's going to be okay. Don't feel guilted into anything. And if you do feel guilted into something when people ask you, just say, oh, it doesn't really sit well that well with me. I'm not quite sure that I can actually do that. You have to start speaking. Speak up very gently, right? Very gently, because you're such a generous soul. You're a soft soul. So be soft, but be strong at the same time. Shema, Adil, you are my last reading for the night. Are you here, please, Shema? There she is. Okay. Do you have any questions for me, Shema? Okay, so Shema, when I close my eyes, I'm getting into your energy, and when I get into your energy, all I'm being told is I need support. This is you. I need support with something. I'm not getting the support that I need with something. Now, if this is to do with your work specifically, they're saying now directed to your work if you need to reference it there. But you're saying I need support and I'm not getting it. If you need support, you need to ask for it. Okay. It feels like there's a brick wall in front of you. It feels like there's a brick wall between you and another person. Is big time. Okay. All right. So that's the message for you. You need support. You need to voice your concerns. You need to voice your concerns with somebody that one of the staff members that you can trust, not a staff member of equal standing with you, but somebody above you, like a supervisor. If you can't talk to a supervisor, perhaps you could go to HR and talk to them, like human resources, and just say, I'm having trouble with this, I need support and I'm not getting it. I don't feel that I can do my job properly without the support that I need. So, can we have a three-way conference with the other person that you're having issues with, or that you're not getting the support from at your job? You feel like you're being judged um, for something that is not your fault. It feels like I get the judgment card for you. All right. Now that judgment is coming from somebody else. It's not coming from you. The karma card is the judgment card. So you need to sort through that. Shema. And they're saying to me, all is not as it seems. There's something going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of that's causing this. And if you remain quiet about it, you will never know what it is. And they're saying that to some degree you are defending your right to have this support, but the person that you're I don't know what the situation is, but it feels like another person in that situation that can't give it to you because of something that they're going through that you can't see that's affecting the situation. Is this resonating with you, Shema? This will resolve itself, but it needs you to allow it to resolve. There are decisions that you need to make once you've spoken up about this. Because as I said before, all is not as it seems. And there is the moon card. She came up, and I love this. You can't see sometimes in the dark that you can see during the day, right? She shines the light here in the dark so that she can see what's going on. But there are some things that you can't see what are going on in the dark. There are some things that you are not aware of that are affecting the situation. Shama, just let me know if this is resonating with you. I was not getting right in terms of salary and increase and promotion. I was not getting my right in terms of salary. Okay. If all of this was promised to you, then you need to deal with this because you're not getting that support, which is what I picked up right at the very start. So, have you dealt with it with somebody? Is there any chance soon? Is there any chance of this soon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm picking up the number 5 for you for this, and I also have the High Priest card, which tells me that you will be signing some sort of documents and you will hold the keys after that. So these documents will probably happen in around about they're giving me the number 5. So it could be 5 weeks, it could be 5 months, but they're saying that none of this is going to happen without you taking action. No, I am quiet. No, I am quiet. What does that mean, Shema? You can't keep giving and giving and giving at the expense of yourself. Right? You can't keep accepting, and you haven't because, hey, Artie, should I speak about the promotion? You need to speak about your salary at the moment. Right? You need to work through this one by one. You've said you're not getting your right in terms of salary increase and promotion. So what they want you to do is work through methodically through each one because one will have an effect on the other. It's like, I mentioned this earlier, it's a ripple effect. So in terms of salary, if you're not being paid according to your job with salary that you're entitled to, you need to speak up and tell somebody. with that increase, obviously. It must be a time dependent thing. So if you've been there for a certain amount of time and you haven't got your increase, why haven't you got your increase? Okay? Ask. Sorry, I'll just start this up again. Should I speak about promotion? Don't talk about the promotion just yet, but you do need to speak about the salary increase. And if the salary increase has got to do with a promotion that you were promised a little while ago, then perhaps say, look, when I first started here, there were things that were put into that we had that hasn't come about yet. Is there any reason why it hasn't happened yet? This is causing you stress. They're telling me it's causing you stress, and we want to remove that stress. The only way you're going to be able to remove it is by you speaking up. This is one of your life lessons, they're saying to me. The life lesson is she needs to speak up and she needs to be able to voice what her concerns are. It doesn't matter what the situation is, whether it's a personal situation or whether it's a work situation, you need to be able to stand up for yourself. You need to be able to voice yourself. You need to be able to communicate what it is that your concerns are about. And as I said, it's no point in you walking into the office and saying to somebody, look, when I first started here, you guys told me that there was going to be a salary increase and a promotion, and that hasn't happened yet. Why not? Or you could walk in there and say, look, you remember when I first started here, there was an agreement that was supposed to come in where the salary was should have been increased, and that was supposed to happen like last month, and that hasn't happened yet. And I'm just wondering if there is a reason for the delay. And then once you get an answer for that, or you hear what the person has to say, then you might be able to go into the promotion. But just work on the energy that is being given off by the other person. So if the other person comes to you and says, "Oh my gosh, yes, 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 we'll take care of that salary increase this week." Then you need to say, well, is it going to be backdated or is that going to be effective as of next week? Yes, I think we can backdate it until then, but if we can't, is it okay if we just do the salary increase as of next week? And just go by the feelings that you're getting with this person. Hi, Rachel. And if you feel like you're not getting anywhere straight away, don't talk about the promotion. Shema, I don't know whether so. This is a little bit off topic because they're just giving me sounds at the moment. Do you do any meditations with vibrations with sound? Like when you step through the chakras, there is a note that you can harmonize with to realign your chakras. Do you use any sound vibrations in meditation? Because they're saying that that will help you recenter yourself. It will help you gather strength for yourself when you speak to these people at your work. This will also help you personally, they're saying. No, but I would love to do that. Okay, so you need to go into YouTube. Um, let's have a look. Um, um, so I'm just looking for one. Just give me 2 seconds. That's not it. I'm looking for one because they have sound vibration and they actually, it's a spoken meditation, guided. Meditation, sound therapy for chakras. Just look up, if you can, because I probably don't have time to look it up now, but if you can uh, look up sound therapy for chakras, guided meditation, or look up guided meditation and chakras, rebalance, something like that, okay? Because that will also help you. I just feel like you're a little bit out of alignment at the moment, and that's because of all the issues that you're dealing with. You will get that support that you need, but you just need to be mindful to speak up. If you don't speak up, you won't get it. Right? You need to speak up. Hi, Nicole. Okay. Shema, do you have any other questions before I wrap your reading up? And then we might get into a few freebies, very quick freebies. Please don't forget to like my page before you ask for a free reading. Very important. Husband. What about your husband, darling? And for the people that I'm going to be doing freebies for in a moment, don't write them up yet, please. You need to ask me a specific question. What do you mean general? Your husband. He needs to support you. That's what I'm picking up for you. You're not getting enough support. And again, this is because you're not speaking up for yourself. You need to tell him what it is that you expect from him. Yes, that's what you need. Yeah. Yep. Again, all right. Make sure that you ask. Make sure that you find out what the expectations are. Shema. Okay? You need his support as well. You're not just needing support at work, you're also needing it at home. So again, speak your truth. Ask for some help. Ask for support. Otherwise you won't get it. This is one of your lessons. This is one of your life lessons. You need to ask for that support. Does that make sense to you, Shema? That's what they're telling me, that that you need a little bit more support from him and that you're not getting it. And this seems to be an issue, seems to be something that is recurring in your life. It doesn't matter whether it's at work or whether it's at home. It's just that you need support from wherever, but you need to ask for it. You're usually a person that does everything on her own, um, but you need to allow people to help you. Okay, and it's okay to ask for help. Okay, Shema. Love and light to you. And Adi, the same thing applies to you. Everything's going upside down and topsy-turvy because you're not asking for support, right? You need to tell people. You need to talk to people. You need to tell people what it is that you want, what your expectations are. Everything is going wrong because they're shutting the doors that you're the path that you're walking. They're closing the doors. They're shutting the ones in front of you because that's not where you're supposed to be going. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. They're redirecting you. Pay attention to the signs. If things are going wrong, it's either about your the lesson to learn to persevere, to get what it is that you want, or to move on because it's not serving you. Okay, anybody else got any questions? Paula, yes, your partner and son are around you. They're both there. They're not ever going to leave you. Yes, they are around you. Who's got the bike? There's a bike. I'm getting a motorcycle, a bike. They're showing me a bike, Paula. What happened with the bike? Yes, Mandy, you will. Thank you, Shema. Love and light to you. I'd love to see you here again, and I'd love to hear how you go. But please don't forget to remind me what it was that I read to you about, because as everybody will tell you, I have a habit of forgetting because it's not meant to be remembered by me. You got rid of it. The bike? Okay, so they're just showing me a bike, a motorcycle or something. It must have been meaningful in some way. And if you got rid of it, that tells me that it's giving you some really bad memories. Um, dig deep, enter, dig deep for these with these messages. All right? These messages, because you've been given these messages for a reason. I don't know what you mean by unknown source, but the messages are designed for you, so work with that, because one day they will make sense. If you're confused, it means that you're not looking hard enough into what the message means for you. It could have an esoterical meaning, it could have a physical meaning. It could be look it up on Google, find out what the spiritual meaning is in there for you. This is guided meditation from my melon show. Oh, thank you, Carolina. Okay, so who was that for? Who did we need to do that for? For Shema, was it? Um, the guided meditations for chakras is this link here that Carolina has put up. Anybody who asks for a free reading, please follow my page or like my page. Follow and like my page, that would be good. And the message that gets given to you is just going to be a short one, because it is about an energy exchange. Yeah, so check into those messages a little bit, go a little bit deeper, and if it sends you on a rabbit chase, like if it sends you down a rabbit hole, just keep going with it, right? And if it doesn't take you anywhere, write it down somewhere, because it will make sense later on, they're telling me. It just doesn't at the moment, because you're not supposed to know. And I don't know who it is by when you say an unknown source. Okay. Paula, did that bike belong to your son, did it? Rose, specific questions from you, please. Any specific question? Paula. Yes. Okay. All right. You got rid of it because it was giving you bad memories. You just didn't feel like you needed to keep it anymore. And that's okay. It's all right. They're saying it's okay. You're dealing with it the best way you know how to. Right? And you need to do it your way. You need to do it your way. Somebody is telling you things, how to handle things, and whatever they're saying to you isn't resonating with you. You need to deal with things your way, not their way, your way. So if something doesn't resonate with you, let it go. Just say thank you for your input. I'll take it under advisement, and then just Walk away from it. Sometimes the answers don't come when you believe that they need to come. Enter. It takes a little while longer for the answers to come, but the answers will come when they believe you're ready to hear them. Recommend you to a friend. You are really good. God bless you. Oh, you're so welcome, Shana. So welcome. And just remember that I do private readings as well. So just go into my page and look me up on private messenger, which I haven't written on here. Just give me 2 seconds. Um, Go into private messenger and messenger me. Don't send me a friend request because I don't accept friend requests on my page, but I do accept messenger requests. Copy. So follow this link if you want, and just make contact with me because that's that's how I do most of my readings. Through messenger requests, we chat privately, or you can wait until we come on the live. Joshua Kundi is my grandfather. Happy he has now passed away at 99. Your grandfather is basically dancing around at the moment saying, look, 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 I can move, I can move. I'm free at last, I'm free. Yes, he's happy. He has his family around him. He's happy, Joshua. And when he gets time, because they're telling me that he's still in transition, but he's actually, he's just in awe about how he can move around now. He must have been, I don't know whether he was very restricted in his movements before he passed, but I'm just getting him, he's just dancing around in front of me at the moment, Joshua, saying, look, I can move, look at me. My legs are moving, my arms are moving. And he's enjoying it. He told his son, I can't sleep in my bed. Your mother's in it, sleeping. She passed before him. Sorry? He told his son, I can't sleep. I don't understand what you mean, Joshua. Son, I can't sleep in my bed. Your mother's in it. If I can ask about my sister's marriage, expected soon. Shame, um, I don't have any to read your sister at the moment because she hasn't given permission. My guides are just saying to me the marriage is completely up to her and her partner to decide when this is going to happen. I don't know what you mean by soon, but they have some decisions to make. That's all that they're telling me. He was seeing my grandmother before he passed. So your dad was seeing his grandmother, your grandmother. Your dad was seeing your grandmother before he passed. Doesn't that make you feel great, Joshua? We have, Just a little story. Where my father was, he was in an aged care facility, and he was basically bedridden. But there were a lot of people in there that were around the same age as what he was, and I'd find myself occasionally walking around the hallway because my dad was asleep, and there was this one particular lady who had that the four-wheeler thing that where they can't fall over, it's a walker. And she came out to me one particular day, and I said, "Oh, how are you, darling?" And she said, "Oh, I'm really good." I said, "Well, you sound really happy." I said, "What happened?" And she goes, "Oh my God," she said, "my husband was there, and he said he can't wait to see me." And she said, "I'm going to see him tomorrow night." And I said, "But how can you see him tomorrow night if he's passed over?" And she said, "I'm seeing him tomorrow night." I went in there a couple of days later, and they told me that she passed over. So there you go. There you go, Joshua. Right. So hopefully that's meaningful for you, because they can. When the exit time happens for our parents or from loved ones, they sometimes they get shown their ancestors that are with them and waiting for them. Had a few weird things happen in the house. We have a photo of him around cards and crystals. He's there, right? When they pass over, they're capable of being everywhere at once. Yes, they come and get you. Absolutely, Carol. They greet you. They take you through. They're there for you. Be open to it, and you'll be shown. Okay, so has anybody else? There are still some people there in the background. If anybody has any particular question that they would like to ask, please ask. Michelle Terrell. Have you liked my page, Michelle? Let's hear from my son, my best friend, just found in her past place. I'm not sure I understand that. My son, my best friend, I just found her in her home, passed away. So I need clarification on that. That doesn't make too much sense to me, Michelle. My auntie okay because she passed away 2 days today. She passed away today. Rachel, she is still in transition. All right, uh, she's still transitioning. So what I mean by that is she is with her team. She is sorting through all of the things that she has done in her life, the things she's learned, the lessons that she's learned, the things that she still needed to learn. Why didn't she learn them? All of those sort of things. They go through this process once the transition once the transition takes place. And it's not scary, it's just something that happens. But she's okay, yeah. She's absolutely okay. Caroline, can you tell me anything about my spiritual journey? You're already on it, Caroline. You're already on it. They're telling me that you're already on it. You just don't know that you're already on it. You just need to keep traveling down this path, and you just need to believe in trust in yourself. Your gifts will become more apparent when you tune into your intuition. Um, Stay focused on yourself. Don't worry too much about your 3D world. You don't want for anything, they're telling me. It's basically that you're being given passage at the moment to allow you to harness your spiritual gifts. So just make sure that you stay on track with that. You're already doing it. You just don't realize that you're doing it. You don't realize that you're gifted because you just think it's normal. Michelle Turrell, I found my friend in her home believed to be overdosed. I lost my son in a car accident. I'm so sorry for your loss, Michelle. All the people that are here tonight, with these questions about whether their loved ones are okay. Um, mm, the overdose, she just found it unbearable to be able to stay here. She just could not. She couldn't get her emotions under control. She felt defeated. Um, she understands that she's going to need to come back to be able to go through past the point where she overdosed this time, another life, defeated. Um, she also wants you to know that you did as much as you possibly could, and she doesn't want you to feel guilty in any way. Hi, Penny. It is, isn't it, Paula? Somebody was obviously trying to make contact with you, and you weren't paying attention. And the more you tried to tune out to it, the louder they got. Right? Um, but you're not being haunted, but you're actually, this is something that is not going on now. You see, you're more open to that as a child. Um, any child is open to the spirit world more so than an adult because it just kind of gets moved out of the way, and because in this world that we live in, it's easier for those that are in charge for you not to be spiritual and for you to do as you're told, basically, in this world. So any spiritual people tend to be loners, and they do what they basically want. So children are more open to receiving messages from the spirit world than what adults are, because it's been tuned out of an adult, unless you work against the system and you say, no, no, this is something that I'm supposed to be doing. So they were trying to get your attention. I don't know why you're calling it a witch's laugh, because it feels to me like there was somebody that was getting your. They laughed like that because that's what they laughed like when they were in real life, when they were actually here in the world. That's what they laughed like. So whoever it was that laughed like that in your world, ask maybe a family member if there was somebody there that had a really loud, obnoxious laugh that passed over, and you'll probably find it was them. They were trying to get your attention because they knew that you were open to it, but you switched it off. That's what they're telling me, Joshua. You're so very welcome, Michelle. All right, guys. I think I will leave it at that. Give me 2 more likes so I can get to 40 likes on my live. I just need 2 people to give me 2 likes. Give me the thumbs ups. Give me some love hearts across the screen at the moment on your phone. That's it. Keep bringing them through, guys. That's how they get the algorithms going. I have my head down because I'm looking at my phone. So it's just lovely to see that sort of support coming through, and if there are all free readings, just keep hitting the love heart buttons. Kathy McNeil, good night. Have a wonderful sleep. They're telling you to stop stressing, Kathy. All right? Do not distress, they're saying. Stop stressing. We're taking care of everything for you. I don't even know where that came from, Kathy, but please, I hope you heard that. You're very welcome, Carol. You're very welcome. It feels weird saying that, it feels weird saying Carol Thomas. I know I mentioned this to you last time. And you, Carolina. All the names I've been known by in my life. Carol, Carolina, Carolyn, Caroline. Take it on board, Kathy. Take it on board. You're very welcome, Joshua. Hopefully see you guys again. I will probably be live on Tuesday. I'm not sure whether I'm doing a meditation or whether I'm doing a live, but you're more than welcome to come in and to do either with me. If it is going to be a meditation night, it will be approximately 30 minutes long, and you just need to bring your earbuds with you. And if it is alive, it's just what I'm doing here now. Keep listening to this journey like you suggested. Yes. Okay. Good. Do that. Keep doing that, Kathy. They keep saying that they're taking care of everything. You just need to be patient. Day 3 and I want a cigarette, but I won't. Day 3 and wanting a cigarette. Penny, close your eyes. Penny, close your eyes. Slow down your mind, Penny. Wrapping you in white light. Moving the negativity. Releasing. Releasing the need. It's the ego that's driving it. Replacing it with white light. Grounding you. Allowing strength. And so it is. Penny, sweet Penny. You keep going, Penny. All right? You just keep going. If you need to, get a pen, hand, suck on it like you would with a normal cigarette. Been there, done that. I understand it. I don't know, and I say that I'm going, and then I always end up staying here just a little bit longer. You got a pen, Penny? You've got to do something with your hands. And there's also they're telling me that maybe you could just one of those things that you can suck in your mouth. Just suck on something that's long term, like a lolly, something that will last a long time in your mouth, and just keep doing it minute by minute. I understand that need. I understand what you're going through. I get it. These are the days that are the hardest. Once you must move past that first week, it's about this. It's about the habit, because the nicotine won't be there anymore. You keep going, woman, right? You've got this. You've worked. This is your third day, okay? This is your third day. Whatever you do, don't let go of it. Your body is saying thank you. Thank you, Penny. You have no idea. Penny, I can breathe. Oh my God, woman, what do you look what you're giving me. You're giving me my body back. Right? Keep doing it. Think of how much you're going to achieve because of this. You're amazing, Caroline. Thank you for your time and light that we all need. May you have a blessed day too. Oh, thank you, Carolina. Thank you. Yeah, please don't let go of that, Penny. Please don't. All right, I know how hard it is. You can do it, Penny. I'm 9 years smoke-free. No, Kathy and Penny, I said before my first child was born, I promised myself long before they were born that if ever I got pregnant, I was going to give up smoking the year before I got pregnant. Now, I didn't know when I was going to get pregnant, so I gave up smoking. When I gave up smoking, and please tell me what it's like now, guys, because I don't know how much a cigarette costs nowadays, but I gave it up, and this is in Australian dollars. I gave up smoking when a packet of cigarettes were nearly $1 a pack. That was over 35 years ago. So I don't know how much they are now per pack. And I believe the packet size when I was smoking, you could still get some packs that had 50 in it, but there were packets that I was buying that could only have 25 in it. I was smoking a pack of 50 a day. Yeah, exactly. I hope that I don't snap. No, 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 Penny. Don't say that. All right? Cancel. Cancel thought. You hope that you don't snap? Not on. It's not happening. Not happening. You will rise to the occasion. You will do this. I'm doing this. And you need to tell yourself, I'm doing this. I'm doing so good at this. $30 for a pack of 20. Is that how much it costs now, Margaret? $30 for a pack of 20. Fuck. That's outrageous. And I won't, you won't. You've got this, girlfriend. You got this. See? Even Kathy's saying it. You got this. You got this, Penny. You got this, Penny. Wow. I'm so glad I don't smoke anymore. I'm just really grateful that I don't. That money. And you know, when I gave it up, I actually did what I said I would do. What I did was I told my partner that I would put the money that I spent on, which actually was kind of relevant to what it is now, maybe a little bit less, but that I would put the money away that I would usually spend on the cigarettes. And it worked out that I'd saved quite a bit of money just because of that. Um, and what was the other thing that I did? There was something else that oh, that's right. The other thing that I did, and not a lot of people can do it, but I did it nonetheless because I knew that when I went out, because I used to go out a lot, I'm a hermit now, but I used to go out a lot then. And what I did was I always had a packet of cigarettes in my bag. And, you know, I'd go out to parties and I'd go, oh, that smells so good. It smells, would you like one? Would you like a cigarette, Caroline? And I say, no, 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 I've got some in my bag. I don't feel like one at the moment, but I would never say to people that I was giving it up. I'd just say no thanks. Got some in my bag. If I want one, I'll dig into those. And I deliberately kept those cigarettes in my bag to prove to myself that I could not have one. And then one day, when I was sure that I'd given it up, I took them out there and I gave them away to somebody. See, I'm not the only one that does it then. Hey, Sarah Lou, how are you? What's all that about? I think my phone was listening to me. That's weird. Haven't seen that before. Maybe it thought I was talking. Hello, Siri. Siri, are you listening? Siri. No? Siri, I need you to answer me a question. It's not listening. I don't know how that came up on my screen. It's got all these little things floating around in a circle. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, they are $10 a pack. Yeah, here they're $10 a pack. Well, that's quite cheap then, isn't it? Or your $10 is the equivalent. I mean, if I were to send $10 to you, Penny, in the US, it would actually cost me about $15 to send because the dollar's just literally crashing around us at the moment. I'm off to work. Good day, good night to all. Believe in yourself and life will work out itself. Don't forget to love yourself. Absolutely, Carolina. And on that note, I think Carolina's got the right idea. We could sit here and talk all night. We pay more tax here on them. Here in Australia, yes, we do. It's still cheap. Phew, I'm so glad I don't smoke them. Instead, I'll just have a pack of chips or something like that rather than cigarettes. Mm-hmm. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for the donations that you've put through. You all know where they're going. The Anti-Child Trafficking Fund. They appreciate these every month. They come through. At the moment, they're looking for a US sponsor, and they're looking for donations. It's very hard for the Anti-Child Trafficking Fund to get people to donate to them regularly because most people want to know where their donations go. So unless you know the group personally and you trust that they're using the funds for the right reasons, it's very hard for people to understand that there's only a certain amount that they can know. So he's looking for sponsorship in the US. He's Australian based, but he's looking out for the US sponsorship. So all of the donations that you send to me, I send to him, and it is helping with that because they are an organisation, but it is a donation-based organisation. They are self-funded. All right. Much love to you all. Much love to you, Penny. Hang in there, woman. All right, hang in there. Let me know how you're going. Don't work too hard, beautiful. No, Margaret, let me know how you go with that with your interview. I'd love to watch it if they ever air it. I'd love to watch it. Don't forget to show them all the pictures too. I said I was going to go. Right, I'm going to go, guys. Love and light to you. Good night, and thank you.